Generations pass and time slowly moves forward as we dawn a new... I wish I knew the video game, like, introduction to...
That's Sid Meier's Civilization.
Yeah,
hello.
But this is
Welcome
still
to Quackalope.
Civilization, right?
I mean, it's abstracted.
It's super related.
Today we are playing Through the Ages, a story of civilization.
My goal is to have Gandhi destroy everything.
That's not
how
this
Gandhi
works.
works.
That is how he works.
Brings peace.
He look, have you never seen the video game?
No.
In the video game, Gandhi is a warmonger.
This is a good time to say that we are playing today with the New Leaders and Wonders expansion. Now, while normally that means you can mix up New Leaders and Wonders however you want in whatever configuration, we're playing exclusively with the New Leaders and Wonders, because if we're playing with the expansion, we may as well show those specifically off. Which also means Gandhi's not in the game.
Hello, welcome to Quackalope. Thank you for being here. We are playing Through the Ages, a new story of civilization by CGE Games. Shira and Alex have some experience with this, with some caveats that we're going to set up at the beginning of this. I have only ever played a dummy round, meaning I was in the game, and it was a single round.
And he was the dummy.
That was the joke. I mean, I set that up for myself. It's great that neither of you got it.
In any case, so here are the caveats that are in play.
Caveats.
The caveats that are in play are very, 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 very important, because inevitably doing this game we're going to make mistakes. It's going to happen for two reasons.
Nope.
The first is that this is a long game. To begin with, this is a long game, and so I'm not going to be double-checking everyone's turns. They're not going to be double-checking our turns. We're going to be trying to focus on keeping the game moving, which means bookkeeping errors will inevitably occur. One of the reasons the app for this game is so good is because it does all the bookkeeping for you. We're going to be doing the bookkeeping ourselves, and while on camera, and while trying to make a 3.5-hour game last 2 hours or 2.5 hours, so there will be mistakes.
And while trying to be entertaining, which is the most complicated part of this process, because
Yes.
none of us are.
The second caveat is specifically going back to that app. I play this game, I would say 2/3 of my games are on the app, which also means I kind of get used to the app handling some of the things for me that I don't always do, which means there might be some sequencing errors or some small stuff, small details. I'll be getting about 94% of this right.
The app prevents you from cheating all the time.
That's the word.
You have a lot of experience with this game, with the context that, as we set it up, you double-checked like 4 rules that you're like, the app just does that for me.
Yeah, I feel like it's been a while since I mean, not a while, I do play this game actually, but just less on camera. So it's usually like, when I get up to that section, I'll just double check the rule book. I'm not doing that today.
So if you're here to check out the game, it is a highly rated game. This might encourage you to check out the app, but if anything, hang out with us. Let's have a little bit of fun, and let's dive into this civilization building game.
Now, I will give you a general overview of how the gameplay is going in, but past that, you're gonna have to follow along to some degree or know the game. We'll cover and explain things.
We'll play a little slower for the first few rounds, and then we're gonna start picking up the speed.
The general idea is this is an abstracted civ game in which we're going to be gathering cards from a card row in order to do all these cool things. It's going to have war, it's going to have civilization building, it's going to have tableau building. The general idea is we're going to have actions every single round to play. Actions determined by the government that we have. And so, for instance, starting off the game, we have 4 civil actions and 2 military actions to go towards regular actions or military actions. Military actions will be building up your economies, building up your military, playing tactics, things like that. And civil actions are going to be gathering cards from the card row, playing those cards, building wonders, building new buildings, basically just building a better and better tableau. There's going to be maintenance in between each round as you feed your people, as you get more resources, as you do all the stuff that helps. Ultimately, this is a game of culture. We're trying to get as much culture as possible. All those wars Jesse's going to try to desperately engage with, they probably won't help him win unless he's also maintaining his culture as he goes. But I know Jesse, and he has no culture. And so that basically is a high-level overview of the game.
Shall we?
I'm excited.
Well, I was ready till that last ding.
First round is a little different. We start with less cubes on our board, and we're only on. I'm first player, and I'm taking Confucius.
Confucius, you want to talk to the camera about what that card does?
So Confucius is a leader. Whenever you prepare an event, and when Confucius leaves play, I score 1 science. I may prepare non-event military cards as events. When revealed, the non-event cards are treated as everyone gains a science. So this is a way to get my science engine up and running,
We're
which
gonna be chugging
is
some
super
science.
important.
Monsieur Senda?
And then I go through end of turn sequence.
I'm intrigued by Ahsoka over there. I'm very intrigued by Ahsoka.
Ahsoka as well.
I don't know if I
Do we get military cards first?
No, not yet. Not yet. The first round we don't go through the typical. No, sorry. At the end of your
I
phase,
still get to do the end of
yes,
turn
you
sequence,
should
but I don't
still
have any.
Yeah. But I don't believe you draw military cards. Again,
Let's do end of turn together?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do your end of turn. So, at the end of your turn, so we'll start off with the cycle to begin with. The first thing you can do is you can discard military cards, which is not relevant because you don't have any. Then you're going to score science. So go ahead and score 1 science, which you've already done.
Because our production is already there.
Because he already has the philosophy.
Yep.
Yep. From there you go ahead and corruption, which is not relevant. We'll explain corruption more the first time it happens, but it's not relevant right now. Then we have food production, which because Shira has 2 population in her agriculture, 2 agriculture buildings, she's going to produce 2 food, which is her food resource. Then she did the same for her bronze, producing 2 bronze.
It did a little out of order. Food consumption happens right after food production, but I have no food consumption right now.
Food consumption will happen as we increase our population. From there, you're going to go ahead and draw military cards, which I don't believe happens in the first age.
I didn't have any.
App. Yeah, and then lastly, reset actions, which means you pull your actions back and we're good to go.
And now she's back up to the full 4 and 2.
Correct.
When it comes to civil and military. Okay, and you and I both still have a few actions to take, which is really just drawing cards, right?
Yep.
Yes, the first round it is. So I'm going to go ahead and grab Ahsoka. I want to try Ahsoka and play it out. I can't even play Ahsoka yet.
Don't give the new guy the card that he was interested in.
Ahsoka's going to allow me to, if I have civil cards of different colors in my hands, I produce extra stuff, so we'll go ahead and do that as relevant. And then the Colosseum is definitely interesting, but I'm not a warmonger. By my very nature, I'm peaceful.
You spending both your actions?
Yes.
Is it not action?
No. All actions at once.
Okay.
So I could grab urban growth, which would just give me that extra resource, which is always helpful, but it's an urban building, which I don't know if is really the right thing for me right now. Although urban buildings are good. Let's go ahead and grab urban growth. I'm going to grab urban growth.
Urban growth. Yep. Okay.
I'm a little wary of that wonder. I don't know if I can handle it. All right, that's going to be my second action.
There's a lot of wonderful things.
Oh, and then my turn, I'll go ahead and do this. Now, again, in general, we're going to be going through our maintenance fairly quickly. The first few rounds, we're just trying to walk you through it. So I'm going to go ahead and score technology. Sure, can you give me a technology? I'll score 2 agriculture and 2 food and 2 resources, and then nothing.
No food consumption. So I'm going to reach up here and take Cleopatra. Cleopatra, during your action phase, you have an extra 1 stone for building wonders or for building and upgrading urban buildings.
Nice.
Then I'm going to spend...
She cost you 2 cubes. Do you notice where she was on?
Start with me. I'm going to go ahead and take the Colosseum, which you develop infantry and cavalry technologies with a science discount equal to their level. Whenever you do, go ahead and score some culture. And this is going to be a wonder that I can start building.
In fact, so the wonders do enter play right away. They don't go to your hand. This is going to be in your hand. And that wonder, it can start to be built upon.
But it can't do it now, right?
Nope. That would be an action.
That was
and then I have...
took that card with that other action.
Yeah, I have...
1, 2, 3.
Oh, I see. That was it.
Yeah, that was me.
That's
3 actions have been taken. This is going to pop onto my board. Military is going to pop onto my board. What?
I think you
No, not me.
He's
Certainly not.
Oh, yes.
This is going to pop up into the agriculture. This is going to pop up into the bronze. I have no military to draw, nor discount, nor food to consume, and I am ready to play.
All right. That was in the first 2?
That was right here.
Oh, perfect. Go ahead and
Exits.
So, for context, the first 2 cards in the row, because we're playing a 3-player game, will always be removed. The rest will come down. We're going to fill the card row from the Age A deck, and that will be the end of the Antiquity phase, and we'll immediately move to the next phase.
Let me go ahead and read Acropolis, because this will be one of the new cards. Your urban building limit is 1 higher. Peaceful change of government costs you 1 science less for each urban building you have, and this is going to get you culture and steel. And if you want to read Boudicca...
Boudicca, at the start of the action phase, if you are one of the 2 weakest civilizations, you get 2 resources for building and upgrading military units. Otherwise, you gain a food, a resource, or a science.
That sounds like your type of girl.
Roman roads, this effect varies by age. In the first age, it's +1 resource. Second age, it's +1 science. And the third age, it's the last age, it's going to be 2 culture.
Okay.
And also it's giving you these extra cubes as well. And so with that, we can go ahead and start this off. Shira, you taking your actions?
I am taking Acropolis. That sounded way too interesting.
Acropolis was a wonder.
Starts building immediately.
And then I was about to look at things down here. I will take Engineering Genius, put that in my hand, and then I am putting my leader into play with my 4th action.
Okay.
So whenever you prepare an event and when he leaves play, I score a science. Those are all 4 of my actions. And now I'm going to do my maintenance stuff. These discard after my turn?
Yes.
After her turn?
Yep.
Wow,
right
fast
away.
cycle.
Hard cycle.
That is rough. So I didn't even have a chance to really get some of these things. Okay, cool. I like it.
Okay. Next cards come out are going to be Monarchy. This is going to be our first new government. We're going to have Alchemy, our first increased science. irrigation, our first increased food, and iron, our first increased resources.
Someone didn't shuffle.
Oh, someone shuffled 14 times.
We're in age one already?
Yeah.
Jeez.
The age A is just one turn.
Can I please have 2 military cards?
No.
2 military cards. Yes, at the end of her turn, she has 2 unused military actions, which means she has 2 military cards. Speaking of which, the eagle-eyed amongst you notice that we should be at 1 strength because we start with 1 unit. Okay, on my turn, I'm going to go ahead and... so many things I want to do, as usual. I can't do that, I could do that, I can't do that. I'm going to just go ahead and start with bronze. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and build my bronze buildings. My first civil action is going to go towards building bronze. So I'm going to return those back, and I'm going to move this population up. For my second action, I'm going to go ahead and increase my population by 1. That's going to be there, and then that's going to cost me 2 food. So that's going to put those back down over there. So I have that. And then I have 2 actions I can take further, which I think, and I have a hand size of 4, which I need to be mindful of. I think I will go ahead and grab rich land. Let me see. Build, upgrade our urban building, increase your population, upgrade the food costs. Give me rich land if you don't mind. And then also frugality.
Frugality?
No, the first one. I want the game to last longer.
Frugality.
Okay. Then the cards slide down, cards come out. I'm going to go through my upgrade action, generating 2 food and 3 resources. Also 1 science. Sure, if you can bump me up a science. Okay. And that should be our turns. Oh, and then I draw 2 military cards.
Okay, on my turn, I'm spending 1 to go ahead and put Cleopatra into the activation phase. I'm going to spend 1 to go ahead and start building on this, so I get 1 less cost for that. So 1 ore, I assume, is going to cover up that number, showing I've started. And I can only build 1 per...
1 per action, not 1 per turn, 1 per action.
So
new cards
I don't have the cost that I need to complete it, but I'm getting close. Now the question is, what do I want to grab before these actually cycle off? I think rich land is something that I want in my hand. And do I want to increase my population? I don't believe so. I do think stockpile will help me, though, as I start to produce. So I'm going to grab both of these cards. That's all of my actions. Military don't get used at the moment, correct? These cycle back down here, and then double check my update here. So I'm going to be generating 2 food for agriculture. Corruption doesn't happen yet, though?
No, not yet.
I'm generating 2 for bronze. I draw up 3 military cards.
Why 3?
And I have 3?
Max 3.
Max 3.
2 of these.
I dropped 2 because of...
You have 2 unused actions.
And she drew 3... She drew 2 as well.
Yep.
Okay. And I think that is it. I would have to pay food if I had got any population up, and so you paid food to feed your person. Well, not yet.
No, not yet. No.
Close to.
We have a theocracy, bread and circuses, urban growth, and alchemy.
Okay.
Now, if I'm not mistaken, there's going to be many of the things there'll be 2 of exactly because we're playing a 3-player game.
I feel like this civilization's growing fast.
Can you please put this in the event deck?
Event deck. Event deck is scored. Sure, go ahead and gain 1 culture whenever you play an event. That's science, not nice try.
I get science because whenever you prepare an event.
That when I said nice try, I meant exactly. Also, Jesse should be up 1 science, I believe, as well. Although we're going to make it Jesse's problem to tell you that.
Wait, why should it be up 1 science?
You should always score.
Update
you should make
every
sure.
round.
We're going to resolve the first event in the deck, which is going to be each player draws 3 military cards.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, they're going to be discarded very quickly, but for right now, they're yours.
Thank you, I appreciate them.
Jesse, here you go.
Okay.
So I played an event. I got my point. I got my science. And that doesn't cost...
Events are green cards, right?
Yep.
Yes, that didn't cost a military action, correct?
Correct.
And then now, what do I want to do? I need to use some of my resources. So much stuff I want to do and
I know the feeling.
Time.
I know the feeling.
This stuff is going to go away. Alright. You can put into play brown cards you get. It's just the yellow cards you cannot use that round.
Correct.
So... I think it is better to have iron or irrigation. I don't have the science for either of them.
I thought that about you.
Oh, I have 1 science. Food is important. Everything is so important in the beginning of this game.
Event cards I start playing now come out win.
Once this age cycles, we're going to shuffle up all these ones and they're going to enter there.
Okay.
So depending, if the played the first one, so there's a decent gap. The person who plays the last one, there could be a 1 turn gap.
Okay.
Alright. I am picking up alchemy.
So you're trying to improve your science production. Always a wise choice.
With 1 action.
Okay.
Second action is I am spending 2 to bring up a guy into my worker pool. It's my second action. Third action is I am spending... That was 2 food. Third action, I am using this card to build 1 stage of my wonder, for 2 less. So that's basically for free, but I do have to put the cube there, which is annoying.
It contributes to your corruption.
I know, but I want to get that wonder up and going. And then I think that was my 3rd action, and then my 4th action is going to be finish building that wonder. Put these all into play.
Okay.
And my wonder flips, and these all come back home, which is the important.
You say 5th action?
I said 4th action.
4th action, okay.
Took a card. I put a person up.
We have coming out. We have urban growth. We have cultural heritage, and we have cartography.
Ooh.
Cartography is going to give you...
Did you slide stuff down?
Yeah,
I did.
Okay.
Right.
That's discarded.
Go ahead and run your sideboard while I go ahead and take my turn. Jesse, if you can give me irrigation for 1 action.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Actually, technically, I have to play a card first, which I'll do in a second. I'm going to play Ahsoka.
Is your hand limit?
Because I hand limit, yeah, exactly.
This shows 4 players.
Yes, in a 4 or 3... In
you
a 4-player game,
cycle
you
the
first.
bottom.
Exactly. So I'm playing Ahsoka out for my board, so now I have 2 different colors of civil cards in my hand, which by taking that other one I now do. So that's going to be 2 actions spent. For my 3rd action, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, interesting. All these things I want to do. All the things I want to do. I will go ahead and I don't have enough science to do what I want, so I do have to wait, which is unfortunate.
Can I please have 2 military cards?
Yes, 2 military cards for sure. I'm going to go ahead and play Richland for a 3rd action. That's going to build or upgrade a mine or farm. So I'm going to build a farm over here, a mine for 1 less. So I pay 1 resource. That's my 4th action, and then my 3rd action, and then for my 4th action, I will. Do I want to build a population already? That's a little scary, but I don't mind having population available for things. Or I
Won't
can
your
build,
happiness meter just mean he goes straight to the block?
It would. Let's not talk about it. I'll go ahead and build or upgrade an urban building, and I'm going to pay 2 more resources in order to go ahead and take... Oh, I don't have a person. I don't have a person. Let's hold that back.
Not how that works.
I do...
This is where the app's saying you can't click on that.
Did you put an event in? Or did you want
to
put
I did not. I did want to put an event in. I should do that. Yes, let's do that. I'm putting an event in over here and resolving this event, which is each civilization gains a population. Well, that makes my turn a little easier.
Oh.
Okay. So now I will do my last action, where I'm going to go ahead and do build or upgrade an urban building, paying those 2 resources, and I'm going to take that person, popping him over here, which moves my happiness along 1 and ups my culture by 1. You bump my culture up by 1.
He likes to do those silly stuff early in the game and start getting his point.
Then, cycle my turn. So I'm going to go ahead and just do one thing differently. So I do want to walk through the audience. My turn over here, I'm going to discard excess military cards, which is an important part. Let's go ahead.
How many can you have?
You can only have 2 military cards at this step of the turn. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of these 2 cards over here. Oh, and can you give me a culture point, sure? Because I played
what are blue military cards?
I did give you a culture point for playing the event. Perfect. Now you are getting 1 for the end of your turn.
Wait, so I'm going to go through it in order. So yes, go ahead and give me a culture point. Now that I earned that culture, and I get one science. Then I'm going to do corruption, which I don't have. I have food production, which I still do have. Then I have food consumption. So this is the first time we're seeing consumption. Because I opened that last box, I lose 1 food because my people don't want to starve, weirdly enough. Then I do food production over here, resource production, which should be 4 tokens, because I have 4 over there. And then draw military cards of 2. Okay?
What are blue military cards?
Pacts.
Oh, interesting.
Yes, indeed. Interesting is the correct terminology.
Those are the fun things.
Okay. Cool. So on my turn, we've got to start cycling this down. Which, Cinder's going to get that last one there. Oh, what is it I am trying to do?
Castle. When evaluating a war or aggression, you may choose one of your units. Add its strength to your military temporarily. It also gives you 3 culture if attacking, or an extra 3 might if defending. After evaluation, sacrifice the unit. So basically it gives you a way to capitalize on using a unit but losing the unit.
Did you explain what the blue cards are?
Well, I didn't explain this one yet. This one's going to be 1 military might. It's just by having this technology in play, you have 1 military might and 2 extra for conquest, for bidding on territories. And this one, Code of Laws, is going to be giving you an extra action.
Okay. So here with Cleopatra, does this reduce the cost of this?
Yeah, sorry, 1 second. I have 2 civil card colors, which means I get an extra resource production.
Okay. Does this reduce the cost of this to 0?
I
have 1 extra for building.
So for it's just for that specific one.
Just in general, but if I'm building, it's a total cost of 4 to complete it, so it'd be 3. It's not. It doubles up for each.
And you would require 2 civil actions and 3 to complete.
Yeah. So I'm going to do that. 2 civil actions, 3 total coming from my ore, which means all of these are going to return, which is good because it means I'm not going to have corruption in my district. This is going to cycle up. I now gain 1 happiness, and I gain another military cube, which means, does that mean my military strength goes up?
The military goes over here. You have to build a military cube. You have an extra military action.
Extra military action.
Yeah.
Build a military unit. Move a worker onto a card. Pay the cost.
You
right now
pay
it's
2 resources in order to build a military unit.
Gotcha.
You have population. You have to be heading towards that aspect of the game.
Okay, I've got 2 left. There's really nothing I can do with these military cubes at the moment, right?
Unless you want to start building a military. It's
Yeah,
not a bad thing.
I don't have resource
Some of these
for
cards will have things like the strongest military.
I don't have resource for it at the moment.
Did you not play an event, by the way?
I haven't yet, no.
Do you want to play an event?
I probably will, yes.
The
You
first
do it
part
first
of...
thing you turn.
Oh, does it? It
Yeah.
takes an action to do that?
No. It doesn't take an action. It's your first political action. You perform 1 political action.
Okay. Well, this is the one I want to put down.
Okay, which is
And
going
we're
to give you
flip
a single culture, sure, if you don't mind. And we're flipping this one, which is each player with an unused worker may immediately build a warrior for free.
Build a warrior for free. So I will put this guy up to
Both
here.
of you are doing that?
Yep.
So both of you go up by this color. There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Still continuing with my turn. I have 2 resources left. And I think I want to go ahead and take iron. And then what is the cost for installing iron?
5 science.
And I don't currently have that.
Yes.
So
He's seeing the problem that you run into.
This is the always problem. Everything in this game is precious.
Oh no, I have problems right now. My people are discontent.
Oh.
And I don't have ore to make them happy. So I'm in trouble.
Interesting. So I also... I am going to go ahead and play a stockpile card then, just to get it out of my hand. That's going to gain me 1 bronze. That's going to go ahead and pop up into there.
Yeah.
So I am... this card goes to discard, I assume. And I'm going to go ahead and go through my thing. So discard excess military cards. I can only keep a total of 2. And so I think I'm going to keep these 2, and these will be discarded.
Okay.
Score, so please science for me, Shira, and I don't think anything else is just generating at the moment.
When you say discard excess military cards, you can only keep 2?
Yeah, science for me, Shira, please.
Is it you can only keep your hand limit? You can only keep your red cube limit, Alex?
Say again?
Military cards, you can only keep your red card, I thought the limit... limit is your cubes?
No, you keep up to the limit of your total number of cubes. You draw up to your unused cubes.
Okay. I think I'm 1 less.
Oh, so I would have been able to keep 3, technically.
Did you play the last round?
Huh?
Well, you only discard at the beginning of your turn. Oh, yeah, you might have. Yeah, you might have.
I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah.
I'm 1 less.
So, score, science, Shira. Corruption doesn't happen, science, Shira. Corruption doesn't happen, food production does happen. That's 2 food moving up into agriculture. 2 iron moving up into bronze. No one is consuming at the moment. Philosophy doesn't do anything for me other than gave me the science, and religion doesn't. Do we not start with production on this? We just start with 1 point, not actually 1 production. Okay.
All right. I need lots of things. Can you please put out 2 new cards? 'Cause
Yes.
I'm in trouble.
These cards aren't going to help you.
I know, but
Theology
I'm still
and
in
Knights.
trouble. All right. 1 action, taking this guy.
Okay.
Can't spend him till next time. Ooh, so many things I want. 1 action and taking this.
Red cards are what?
And
Red cards are what? Tactics.
Third
okay.
action.
You play those in response to military
this
action?
No,
into
you play
play
them in
with
order
my
to
4
build a set
science,
of units and have more
which
might.
he comes over here. And what do I want with my 4th action?
I don't understand.
My 4th
If I play this,
action.
then I have a horseman and a...
It's what goes up into that
Yes.
area.
I'm going to pay 2 to put my worker up here to start generating more resources. Alright, took my 4 actions, and now I will go through end of turn sequence. Discard excess military cards. So.
Sender, you can...
I meant to play an event. Sorry. Here, that was the event I meant to play.
Okay.
Because that gave me a
Pops up.
science.
Immediately, each civilization may either increase its population, or build a farm, mine, or urban building, or develop a technology, which all these actions cost 1 less. So either farm, mine, or urban building, or technology, whichever one you pick, costs 1 less.
Are these anything from my hand?
They could be things from your hand, yes.
So like this, I could build for...
4 instead of
4.
5.
Do I get to use her ability?
She doesn't help you with that.
She helps me when upgrading buildings.
Okay. But I am going to be doing that, irrigation, so sure, can you move me down 2 science instead of 3?
But I don't have the science that I need to do
Correct.
this at the moment.
Correct.
Okay.
You could do something else.
So I am looking... What are the other options that I have? I can move someone from my worker pool up.
And you'll pay 1 less than you normally would.
And I'd pay 1 less than
so
I normally would.
So you pay 1 food instead of 2.
So I think I want to go ahead and do this.
So that's going to cost you 2 resources instead of 3.
It'll cost me 2 resources instead of 3.
And your science production.
Is that upgrading though? Would I be able to use for benefit now?
No, that's only for building wonders or for building
upgrading urban.
Oh yeah, that works.
So I would pay 1.
Yeah.
But that's her.
So you can't. So strictly speaking, doing your action phase, you can benefit from her. This
okay.
Is not
so this time
phase.
it would be 2.
Yeah.
And science would go up.
Not with your science production goes up. Yes.
So that would have happened at the beginning of my turn.
Yep.
So I would have built this with 3 or with the 2. I would have 1 extra action, but that would put my smiley over here, which would give me a worker.
And your culture goes up?
And my culture will go up. I would have had 1 extra action. Did I slide everything down?
I do not know.
You slid everything down? I would take this card. I believe this is what slid down.
Mm-hmm.
I would take just an extra card to simplify things. That way alright. And that's all better. And now, hey, I needed that smiley face in that worker. Alright, now I'm doing my end of turn sequence. So now discard excess military cards.
Okay, can you want to swipe some cards, Jesse?
They've already been swiped.
They've already been.
Yes.
Oh, this one?
Yep.
Hey, I'm going to start my turn with a offering to Jesse.
Are you doing an event? Oh, yeah.
No, I'm not doing an event. I am making an offering to Jesse.
An offering, wow.
Jesse, I propose that you have 2 extra blue tokens, but I'll get an extra navigation for colonies.
Can you please discard that?
I will agree to your proposal.
So I lose a blue token, unfortunately. I will put this between ourselves, where I am Civilization A, so I'm going to put this upside down to indicate that. I'm Civilization A, I have an extra, what's it called? An extra production, an extra strength for when bidding happens, and you get that. Okay, so with that in mind, I now have 4 actions to spend, which is never enough. It's never enough. Never. Nothing's ever enough here. I want it all. I want it all. Okay.
I don't like you guys ganging up on me.
That's fair.
Not ganging up, Shira. Not ganging up.
No,
it's
no,
just
no.
strategically helping the worst player.
Alchemy.
Absolutely.
Alchemy seems like it's always a good thing. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab... let's go ahead and grab urban growth.
Urban growth.
Maybe... hold on.
It's already been grabbed.
Let's grab it. Okay, cool. That's 2. Then... It might change what I do. You know what? I'm actually not going to take this one. I'm going to take cultural heritage.
Okay.
Okay. That's going to be that over there. That is that. Then I have more actions to take. I want to go ahead and I'm going to increase my population, which is going to cost me another action. That's going to give me 3. That's going to cost me 3 to do. So I'm going to pay these 3, which is going to pop down here. And that population, which I just popped where? Did I put it over here? Yeah, okay. And that population, I'm going to spend 4 to put it onto my irrigation over there. So that's going to cost me 4 of these, which will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Alternatively, I could just put it into philosophy, which is not necessarily the worst, but I think I'm not going to. I think I'm going to actually go stick my initial inclination and pop it into irrigation. So I now have that unit over there, so we have more food production happening. That will be my last action. So I built that, I put them there. Then I'll go ahead and do my sequence, end of turn sequence.
Cycling all of these down, just like such, and I'm drawing from this gold deck.
Okay.
Correct?
And then...
Just here, can I have a point and a
so we already read the Heimdall Castle.
A point?
A point and a science.
And... the science?
Eleanor of Aquitaine. Whenever you prepare an event, draw 2 military cards, score 1 science for each military card you have to discard at the end of your turn. When Eleanor is replaced, get 3 civil actions back instead of 1.
Ooh.
Can you remind me about the smiley face?
They draw cards.
When do you have to have 2 smiles?
When you empty the second box.
Okay.
So you have some time.
Okay. I am going to consider placing an event. I am going to place an event. So this goes down.
Okay. So you get a point for Jesse, and we have development. Each civilization gains 2 resources.
I believe I took my point for playing the event. What is it? Each civilization gets
2 resources.
Nice.
Okay. Then I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 actions to draw up the knight. I am then spending 4 science to build the knight because...
you have 3 science?
Why do I only have 3 science? Oh.
Because rules.
That's where your token is
at. So do I
at?
do the swordsman? Yeah, I'll do the swordsman then. Drawing up the swordsman, I'm spending 3 science to build the swordsman because Colosseum gives me a discount on
nice, that's true, yeah.
constructing them. And whenever I do, I'm scoring 2 culture.
And that's a military action to put him into play.
So military action?
So science is going to be civil action.
Oh, science.
Putting the science into play is a civil action. Building is a military action.
So he's now on top of this or here?
Wherever you want. Wait, so let me see. He goes on top.
Okay, that's what I thought.
And you paid 2 to take him?
Yep.
I paid 2 to take him, and then I'm taking a military action to build a military unit.
You don't have. You can upgrade him. You can upgrade military.
To upgrade, to place one here.
No. So you can either upgrade one of these to there, paying the difference in cost.
Paying the difference.
Or you can go ahead and start by building a population.
I'm gonna.
You don't have enough actions to build a population and build a military unit.
Yeah, isn't it red to build?
Oh, you do. Yes,
it is.
You're right.
Question is, do I want this first? How much is it to? What the term upgrade is to place a worker on a location, correct? So, I am going to go ahead and produce another person because I have food that needs to be spent.
Okay.
To keep stuff from falling apart. Then I'm going to take a military action, which is going to cost me 3 ore, in order to take that individual that I just built and move him up here into the swordsman location. And I don't believe I have.
Do you want to up his strength over there by 2 more?
Yeah. I don't believe I have a discount on doing that. My discount is for building wonders or building and upgrading urban buildings.
Yeah.
And it's once per turn. So I haven't actually taken an action that does that. In terms of what else I could do, I could upgrade a military unit. If I had ore, I don't. I could build a military unit, disable, play a tactic, or copy a tactic. So at the moment, I am where I need to be. So I'm going to go through my end of round. Discard extra military cards. Did I draw up at the start of my turn, or is it the end of my turn?
End of your turn. Follow your end of turn sequence.
End of my turn. I don't think I drew up last time, but I'm not worried about it. So, discard XX military cards. Score science, please, which is going to be 2. The culture is not going to be anything. This is not going to be anything. Corruption doesn't happen. Food production is going to be 2 up here. Bronze production is going to be 2 up here. Resource production. Draw military cards. I get to draw...
Sure, if you want to start moving in a row.
I get to draw how many military, Cinder?
But your unused actions, so 2.
So 2?
Yep.
Okay. And then reset actions. Everything is reset, and we are cycling down.
Sure, to you.
Okay. Oh, didn't want it to be my turn yet. I am putting this into play, please.
Okay, so you get an event, and we get this popping out. Developed territory.
Science.
Sure, starting with yourself. You can start the bid.
What are we getting?
You're getting developed territory is going to be this over here, which means you'd be getting 3 science and then 1 of each cube.
Okay. I say my bid out loud?
Yes. It's not secret.
3.
3 for this one?
Yes.
In what she's spending for this?
She'd be spending... She'd have to give up at least 1 unit and then any number of cards to help augment that cost.
Okay.
Yours are going with 3. I don't want Jesse to get it because that just seems obnoxious. I could help Jesse get it, but I think I'm going to go with 4.
Okay, what do I have that I can spend on this?
You have cards. Yeah, sure.
So
cards in your hand that have the little symbol, this little ship symbol.
Okay.
As well as any technologies or your military might. So your military might is 4, which means you'd have to have a card in your hand that helps you for this to be relevant.
Yeah. Well, each card in your hand is 1.
No, that's only for defending.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that's only for defending?
Yes.
So then mine's 2.
Your bid's 2. My bid is potentially still 3, or I could make Jesse spend 4. Interesting. I could make Jesse give up his entire... I will actually make my bid 3, forcing Jesse to give up his military.
I'm going to pass.
Okay, so I will spend 3. Okay, I will spend 1 card from my hand, which I have to do. I get +1 from this over here, and then 1 unit, and that unit's going to go back to my pool directly. It doesn't go to my work pool, it goes straight to my bank. And that's going to be my card spent over here, and I get this technology.
Science.
It gives me 3 science, thank you. And then I also get, if you can give me wards, if you give me, what's it called, these 2 cubes.
Okay.
And also, at the end of my turn, last turn, I didn't take my extra bonus for this. So I'm going to go ahead and... I had only 2 types of cards, so I get 1 more up here.
Is that the end of your turn?
That was the... That's just her event.
Oh, that's just the event.
Yes.
Yep.
I am going to spend this. Develop a technology after you pay the science cost. Score 4. I'm developing this for 3. 1, 2, 3, and then I score 2 with that. That was one action. Second action is going to be build or upgrade an urban building, paying 2 less. I'm going to build this building, I believe, for 2 less. So that goes up there, which cost me 0. That was another action. Third action is... Oh, what do I want?
Lost of food. Oh, it's the first time I had consumption.
What do I want?
You're showing that camera for that one person that was already typing.
Yeah. I want a card. I want cards. I want cards. The question is, what's going to help me more?
Very little, honestly.
Well, yes. That's not helpful. Okay, I'm taking this. Taking monarchy. For my third action, my fourth action is going to be making a person with, that costs me 3. Sadly, I still, oh, do I want to do that? I'm going to lose ore. I'm not taking monarchy. With my fourth action, I am going to spend 3
You have to lose resources before food.
3 ore.
I have to lose resources before food?
Yeah. I thought that was the case, so I'm going to double check.
Him.
You could just put small. You could do that.
Or, nope, I'm going to do 4.
That's annoying.
Yeah. It's meant to be annoying.
4 ore.
Well, what's the point of... I'm feeding my people food.
Yeah.
So,
that
a
my
gives
own
me a
food?
smile.
That's
this
feeding.
Gives me...
Yeah.
Yes, feeding, yes. I think it's
1,
corruption.
No,
2.
feeding.
Oh, no, I think... Yeah,
corruption didn't happen.
You said
1, 2.
No.
Yes, you did.
And then...
Don't think so.
Alright, those were all of my
the last 2 cards?
actions.
Okay, and start sliding the board ground down. Alright.
Score. So
I said
science,
consumption.
I hear you.
Still 1.
Also, doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter a little bit.
Okay. That is a tricky thing. Do I do this over here? I don't mind that to a degree, but I do mind it to a little degree. Or I could just do that, which is also a possibility, but I don't want to do that. I think I'll go ahead. So for my action, I'm going to... I could do that, or that. That's
so many that's that you could do.
Yeah, I'm going to play this over here, which is going to give me a culture. Can you give me a culture, Jesse? And we reveal inhabited territory.
A production or an actual culture?
An actual culture.
Can I please have 2 military cards?
And we reveal inhabited territory. Inhabited territory is another location you can go to, and I will start the bid at 0 because I don't have enough to go there. So this over here is going to let you put a person into your worker pool and add 2 yellow people to your bank.
I will offer 1.
Sure, to you.
2.
I should have said 2 because she can't bid more than 2.
You should have said 2.
It goes back to you.
You could go to 3. You should have started with 2. That's absolutely true. Although you never know. She might have just drawn cards, so maybe not.
Could have. I will pass.
Okay.
You don't understand the value of these territories, do you?
These go down here.
Okay.
They go straight down here.
Yes.
This comes over here.
You're going to immediately get
Put
1
up in my
and then add 2 to add her 2 yellows. Okay, that was an entirely beneficial thing for you. Okay, to my turn over here, I get to do a few things. I'm going to start with, if you could pass me the monarchy.
Can you take down my military strength where it's supposed to be at, and your military strength where it's supposed to be at? We don't have much military strength.
I don't have any military strength. I have 0 military strength. That's the wrong.
I also have 0 military,
military
which is why I said take us both
down. But I do have lots of
so maybe I do understand the value of them.
No.
Okay.
No. Right, for my first,
spend 1 for the next one.
For my first civil action, I'm going to spend 4. Oh, it's interesting. That is interesting. I like that as a concept, but I need to actually do other things too. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and I will play this card over here. This card to my card row, or not, my urban building. That's going to cost me 4 science. Sure, can you move me down 4 science? Okay. Then I will keep these cards in my hand. That's 3 of these. Okay, fine. I'm going to go ahead and, for my next action, that's 1 action. For my next action, I will go ahead and build a population, which is going to cost me 2, only 2, so that moves me down. These 2 cubes can go down here, and I build a population. For my next action, I'm going to spend 6 resources to turn that population into a science person. Boom. Can you move my science production up by 2, Shira?
2.
Up by 2. That's the one I'm looking for. Okay. And then I will go ahead and spend... Ooh, that's interesting. I don't have enough for that. Okay. Then I will go ahead and spend 3... For my first increase my population, I'm going to use frugality, which is going to be increase population after you pay the food cost, gain 1. So that would give me the 1 that I need. And then for my last action, I'm going to spend those 3 to go ahead and build another person.
Okay.
Okay. And then I think that is what I need for that. Okay. At the end of my turn, discard down, and then draw 2 cards. And then I'll go through the sequence of play. Can you give me 3 science, sure, and 1 culture?
Okay. If I don't have a green card to play, I cannot do an event, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So, I would like to start by playing down this card. Aggression, Raid.
Okay. Each card in my hand is worth a defense, you know that.
Each card in your hand is worth a defense? Why?
Because of the rules that we taught you at the beginning. Remember how I said you have to be...
Why he said you have to be not just a little bit ahead, but a lot of bit
ahead.
I
am a lot ahead.
Yeah, but 4 is not enough if I have 4 cards.
Each card in mine's worth something.
No,
it's not worth defense?
Nope.
Ah, well then I'll keep it in my hand. Maybe. Do you want to get rid of all the cards that you have, though?
I will eventually, to build more units.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
He will eventually get rid of all... But he could clear his entire hand if he didn't want to...
He would have... If you declared an aggression, he would have to...
And I would only draw 2 cards next round. So I'd probably be a vulnerable victim next round. Sometimes the benefit of aggression is that 2 attacks in a row can certainly hurt someone. Or maybe Sure wants to attack me with a 0 military strength.
No, you did not set me up well right there.
I'm going to continue forward. Destroy one of your rivals' Age 1 or Age 1 urban buildings. You gain or equal to half the cost rounded up.
Okay, cool. I will defend against that with this over here. So I'm going to defend with 2 and 2.
Okay.
That's a 4 strength.
Okay.
So you do not defend. You do not attack me.
Is it tie or is it...
Tie goes to me.
Oh, well then why would I do that?
You're guaranteed to lose. I told you that.
No, you said I would just have to spend all 4.
I mean, I'll take the cards back.
Reset back to 0. So the question...
We specifically said your only chance of that having a beneficial effect is for next round.
Is for next round?
Because then next round I have fewer cards potentially. Or just up your military strength more. Get good.
All right, well... Bothersome hogwash. Okay, so on my turn, I cannot afford this.
Yeah, I'm doing it correctly. Just making sure.
I can't afford a lot of things. So
that's how this game works.
3 food is going to put that into it, and that is a action in order to do that. I would like to increase your population after you pay the food
Where's
cost.
the rest of the wonders for this round? I have not seen any.
Build or upgrade a mine or
There have been very few wonders.
Did you shuffle that deck?
I shuffle all the decks, sure.
Do you want to shuffle them more while we're waiting?
No.
I am going to go ahead and play this card, which is Rich Land, which will allow me to pay 1 less to build or upgrade, but I can also pay 1 less to build or upgrade here with Cleopatra, which means for free, I can go ahead and place this person into... for the cost of 1, I could place this person into Philosophy, which I will do.
Can he do that? I thought his urban limit is 2.
Yeah,
you're right.
2. Yeah.
So I'm going to then place it into Bronze, because I don't really care about religion at the moment.
In general.
So...
And question, with 2 of the same symbol, it's 2 total in this this whole category?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've got 2 more actions that I can take, and a military action if I had the ore in order to do so. I still don't have the science that I need, which is very, very bothersome. So is there any cards out here that I want immediately? Or do I just want to take actions to start putting people in my circuit? I'm going to take an action to... it's 3 to do that. Wow, there's actually not a lot of stuff that I can do, is there? Question is, what card do I want then? I think I'm going to go ahead and spend 2 cubes in order to draw up printing press, drama.
Printing press costs 3. You have 3.
I see that. Drama costs 2. Drama is for the smiley faces and the culture.
All of which are important.
I'm going to drop Warfare.
Alright, clear the card row.
Okay. Discard down. I had 3 cubes left. I get to keep all 3 of my cubes. Score, please give me Science, Shira. I don't get any culture. I don't get any military at the moment. Corruption. Nothing is being corrupted. Food production, 2 food ore production, or food consumption is 1 down. 3 ore production, moving up. Draw military cards. I get to draw 2. No, I get to draw 3. And then it is on to Shira's turn.
Playing an event, please.
Okay. So go ahead and give yourself 1 culture. And we pop this up, which is going to be another territory. Who played that one? Because only Jesse can bid first.
Strategic territory. I will bid 1 for this.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
So that's just going to be 1 cube?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Off.
It goes back to your regular pool.
Awesome.
And you get very good for
and this one,
military might.
And it draws me up
3 military cards.
Yeah. Now, did you take the military might away from the 1 cube?
Oh, no, I
did
not. Good point.
And then 3 more military cards.
I do not.
How many aggression can you play on a turn?
1.
Oh. It's too bad.
Whose turn is it? That was Shira's turn. Good job, Shira. Good job. Play more events.
I will, because it helps me get science and points. See what's happening with points?
She's an astounding lead sender. Can't you tell?
Target her, not me.
Can't you tell the crazy lead she's
got? Target her.
All right, I will.
No,
You're right.
You've
redirected my focus.
She did, honestly. I didn't even notice. She pointed out. I was like, no, it's worth it to me. So fine, let's make it not worth it to you.
I believe my actions are going to be lots of things. 1, 2, taking these 2 cards.
Okay.
And then I need things. I don't have enough cubes. Do you understand that?
I do.
I don't think you do.
Do you, though?
I do.
Oh. But.
No buts.
What?
Just saying.
Lots.
Have you thought about?
Nope.
Oh.
Alright.
What if?
Nope.
My last 2 actions, I am going to spend 3. 1, 2, 3 to put this worker up 1, which is going to be generating me 2 science. And then I am going to spend... Oh. No, I miscalculated.
Wow, there really are no wonders.
I know.
Cleopatra was all about building wonders.
I have 1 more action. Did you already take down the row?
I did, yes.
I wasn't done.
Well, these 2 are technically those 2.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was 2 missing there, so I had assumed you had drawn up those 2 already. You had, right?
I took 2 cards.
Yeah, from the very front. Okay.
Yeah. And then I'm going, I guess, to spend 2 and put this worker over here with my last action. It's all 4 actions. And now I'm doing end of turn sequence. Discard excess military cards.
Jesse, can you pass me Saladin?
Absolutely. What does he do?
He's going to help me get automatically. At the end of my turn, I can either take a civil action for next round or +2 strength. And I think I need the strength because I know you have an aggression and I'd rather not be attacked.
No, me.
I'm going to go ahead. That's going to be my first action. And then I'm going to replace Ahsoka. So I now have an age 1 leader. And that's going to give me the action point back.
Right?
Yep. Okay. Then I still have 3 actions left. I will use...
Can I please have 2 military cards?
I will use 1 action. Here you go. I will use 1 action to go ahead and bump this up another level, losing 3 here. So that's supposed to be here. So 1, 2, 3. That's going to be 1. Then I'll use another action to build another person, which will cost me another 3. So that's going to be these 3 down here. And that moves this person up to my bank. And then I still have another action, which I could build another age 4
Are you playing an event?
farm. Oh, yeah, probably should look at that, right? I'm not going to play an event, no. Okay?
Yeah, Jesse's like, I want you to get rid of some of your military cards.
No. I'm a little... Worried's the wrong word. Let's not use the word worried. Let's use the word uncertain of the future. Okay. That will be that over there. I could go ahead, and I still have this over here. I could start generating population, which is not the craziest. So I think I will spend a military might over here. So I'm going to spend a military action in order to turn one of these into a person here, because I'm getting very nervous now. I'm all here by myself.
Thank you for increasing my military strength. I really appreciate it.
Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. And then I still have a civil action.
The blue cubes are very confusing, because you think you're the color blue because you have all these really cool blue cubes.
Then I guess I will, for my last action... Okay, you might be up 1 more science, by the way. I'm producing 4 science per round. No, there we go. Yeah. Okay. And then for my last action...
Obnoxious.
It's very obnoxious. I don't disagree with you at all. I could either... I think I'm going to generate a mine. I have the person here. Yeah, let's go ahead and generate another mine. Let's start producing even more stuff. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Reduce these down here. And then build a mine. So I have lots of those things happen, but no extra people, unfortunately. So hopefully I don't need any events that do that.
Okay.
Then, at the end of my turn, that's going to be my... At the end of my turn, I'm using Saladin to basically say that my strength is +2 for this round. Because I don't want to be attacked by you.
Important question, Sender.
Yes.
For the tactics cards,
yes.
What is the icons on them?
Yep.
What do you need to accomplish those? Is it unique cards? Is it people in your building?
So usually the icons will match up to the corner.
So for example, I just discarded this tactic.
Okay.
I would need that icon.
Just 2 people, or 2 cards that have that icon?
2 people.
Two
you would right now. You would right now fulfill that icon.
You have,
cool.
yeah.
That's what I was curious about.
Right.
So let's take a look.
Can you give me 4 science and 1 culture? I do like getting 4 science every round. It's very nice.
I don't like you getting 4 science every round.
Let's take a look at the landscape here. I am going to play a card. And I think...
What's the pact that you guys have between?
Just gets 2 extra blue tokens, and I get 1 extra for navigation for when you have those thingies.
Okay, so I'm going to play this down here, which is going to flip 1. This is Raiders. Each of the 2 weakest civilizations lose a total of 2 food and or 2 ore.
I believe Shira and I are the 2 weakest civilizations.
I think that's accurate.
Yeah. Have I mentioned I don't like you?
What?
I'm just asking if I've mentioned it.
You have before, not today specifically, but like repeated times whenever we were around each other.
Good.
Okay. So, let's see.
I should take cautious into what events I'm playing. Events are an automatic science engineering, but if I don't pay attention to what I'm doing...
Yeah, she's just been throwing them into the bucket.
It's almost like the game says, hey, if you want to heavily pursue one strategy and abandon all others, you'll lose.
Yeah, that's my problem.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm doing decent for pursuing one strategy. Awkward.
For the record, dear viewer, as you watch this right now, if you could just leave a comment how much longer there is in this gameplay, because I don't know, but you do.
I'm spending 3 food to pull someone up into this. I am then going to be taking this person and spending 3...
Did you not do a beginning action? Or you did an event?
Yeah.
You took an event, okay.
Yeah. 3 ore.
Did I give you... You remember to take a point?
You didn't do an aggression against Shira?
Do you have to do aggression immediately?
Aggression is the first thing you do. It's instead of playing an event.
Oh, it's instead of. No, I didn't do that.
Sure, you're lucky.
Moved a person. I mean, it would be a free action, right, basically, because she could defend with it with 4 cards, like you demonstrated already. I ain't dropping my stuff below you, you squabbly dog. All right. I've spent you trying to trick me like a monster. Oh, it was actually this action, though, to put that cube up.
Aren't you at 7 military might, or is that right now?
I just added another cube up there.
There we go. That's obnoxious.
So, I then would like to go ahead and... Is it... A tactics card is just a military action, right? Mm-hmm. I'm going to establish a tactics card called Legion, because I do have 3.
No, it doesn't go there yet. Next round it goes there. You have 1 guaranteed round of it being yours.
Okay. So that's mine now.
Yeah. He has 2 more strength because he has a band of 3.
I don't like this.
Is that all?
Yes.
So my swordsmen don't actually benefit from this.
Because you have 3 swordsmen, you get 2 strength.
Okay.
He doesn't see the really massively strong lead he has in military, which causes us to have to react.
Catch up? Yes, we do.
No. Don't react. I'm an innocent propaгаnder. I don't have the science that I need. I do have one of these. I have a total of 4 science, though. So if I purchased irrigation, I could go... That's to upgrade it. That's to put someone on it. So I could go ahead and build irrigation, but it wouldn't have anyone on it. So it wouldn't produce anything right now.
Correct.
Reserves would be decent. I'm very, very disappointed. I have 3 actions left. Honestly, I'm going to spend all 3 to go ahead and pick up Jan Zika.
Each of your farms can be considered an Age A infantry or artillery unit for the purposes of tactics. Which means right now, if you built another farm, you would effectively have another legion and therefore get another 2 strength.
Is he not good?
No, that just said if you produce a farm, not only are you benefiting from food, you're getting another 2 strength. So that's very good for you.
Okay, that's fine. Does he immediately replace Cleopatra?
Only spend an action.
So he's coming into my hand now. All right, and that is all of my actions. So I need to discard. I drop 1 military card, but before then I need to discard down to...
You discard to your total military
So 3.
So you discard down to 3, and then you draw 1 military card.
Great. Sure, you can start. I'm going to just go through... My stuff.
When you trigger these things, you have to remind me to give you things.
I will. I will yell at you.
Okay.
All right.
Sure, you might want to look at Nostradamus. I feel like he would play to your strategy.
When you prepare an event, score an extra... Yeah, but then I would lose this guy.
Of course you would, but that's going to happen at the end of this deck either way, so you might want to be mindful of that.
When another player plays... When determining who is weakest during events or when defending against you have +3... That might be helpful.
I told you. Right. I was eyeing it when it was at 3, and I was nice enough not to say anything, so Jesse doesn't take it.
No, I saw it. I'm playing an event.
Discard. Okay. Score. Shira, please move me up on science by 2. I don't go there. I don't go there. Corruption doesn't happen, and I will be quiet now as I produce.
Putting this in the event deck.
Okay. So you get your thingies, and we resolve this event, which is going to be the weakest civilization, Shira. Must destroy one of its urban buildings, farms, or mines.
Lucky me.
The strongest civilization gains 3 resources.
Oh!
I'll just
finish your
Where did these come from?
I don't know what those are. You may have spent them on
I
the side.
spent them, yeah. So
Where does the worker go?
You gain 3.
Where does the worker go?
The worker goes to your worker pool.
Does it go to my worker pool?
Yep. So you said it says destroyed buildings?
Yeah, I do. Beginning to think these aren't worth it.
What, playing these events?
Yes.
Well, if you set yourself up as the weakest civilization, there is a cost, yes.
I see. Alright.
No one said this game was fun. It's not entirely true, actually. Today, on a video, I specifically said this game was fun.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Actually, today.
That's awkward, then.
Yeah.
You've been proven as a liar. So in like a year, there's going to be a compilation coming out that's just you saying the game's fun,
wrong.
And then you in this video saying, no one says this game is fun. This game is so much fun.
Can you do that? Can you find all the times that I said something consistently and just with no context, just post the compilation video? I'd watch that.
2 actions. My third action
is... It's like Jan's video.
I am paying... My...
It's birthday Jan today. Wish him happy birthday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it's his birthday.
Alright, I am playing this immediately with my third action. He's going out of play. My 4th action is going to be to create... Oh, this gives me an inherent military strength.
Okay.
I don't think
You're still the weakest civilization.
I know I'm still the weakest civilization, but it's helpful.
Just making sure you know. You have 3 culture right now? Wow. 4 culture. You have 4 culture.
Oh, I haven't been taking the extra culture from here.
How many turns?
I built that like the 2nd turn. I don't know how many rounds we're in.
Go ahead and give yourself 3 culture, and we'll call that a day. And move yourself up 1 in the culture track. There we go. Can you just attack her more? Because that's a very, very bad lead.
Oh, yeah. I got it. Don't worry, buddy.
Oh, okay. Well,
again, remember I said at the beginning of this video, I said going military is not going to be enough.
I believe I starved.
Do I, when
Starved?
I replace...
I don't think I had food, because I only have 2 food cubes, and I produce 2 food cubes.
But the first thing you do is
I lose a resource. It's not actually a food that I...
No, are you going in order?
I don't think I could have fed that person.
Of course you could, because you produce 2 food.
And then I feed them? Yeah. I have 1 food left.
Are you going in order?
I am, yes, I am.
When I...
Well, you're not. That's the point she's making.
Well, I've never had to worry about not being able to feed someone.
Her points go in order.
When I play a leader to replace my other leader, I get the action back. So I picked him up for 2. I played him for the 3rd, but I get the 3rd action back.
Yes, you do.
I am spending a military action to put a worker up here for 2 ore.
That's going to bump you up 1 military on this track.
That's very important over there. Very important, I see.
What's a good score in this game?
20.
What?
Like 130.
So I should start attacking her now.
The ending scores tend to be in the 90 to 150 range.
Interesting.
Tend to be. Right about now, there's someone in the comment being, you score less than 150. That happens every time. This guy's watching a great video from, what's his name? Oh my gosh, from Axelall. who said, if you ever say how long it takes to play a game in a video, you'll immediately get a comment from somebody saying, our group plays that game in an hour every time. It's like, yes, if you don't actually spend any time having fun and you don't take any trips to the bathroom or food or breathe, sure. It's like I can also eat a hamburger in 30 seconds, but it doesn't taste good when I do that. It's a great comment. Okay. I like actual.
Taking that for my 4th.
Okay.
Unless they're a little slider, and then that's a great hamburger.
I think I'm still... I did this for 2. I did this was a military action.
Yep.
I still have 2 more actions. This
is
more
weird.
Actions?
No, one more. Card?
No, I just drew another card, which is so weird to have actions.
Well, when you spend military, it kind of feels like a free action because we don't do it as often.
I know.
Jesse does it all the time.
What? Not me.
Yeah, he does. My 4th one, I think I'm actually going to take this.
Okay. So remove that last card, slide everything down, slide it down, slide it down, slide it down, slide it down.
Okay. Now go through end of turn sequence.
Machu Picchu has come out. Bread and cheese has arrived. And if you want Isabel of Castile, she is available.
I hear you. Okay.
Discarding it.
We have rich land, build or upgrade a minor farm. We have engineering, build or... we have wonders.
Science. We do?
Oh, wow.
So the first action card you play on your turn are increased by 1. This effect applies as soon as the first stage is built. Wowzers. I like that. Whoa. Okay. We know what's happening here. Are we ready for this? I'll take my actions. Okay, first things first, I have to do my, what's it called, action. So I'm going to go ahead and play, these have to get shuffled up. We're going to play some actions here.
Can I please have 1 military card? Thank you.
Your best age A or age 1
Are you
farm.
Playing, wait, did you play an event?
It's good for you.
Wait, did you play?
I'm about to.
Can I please see it?
No, I'm about to. Okay, you go.
When another player prepares an event, I get to look at it. Okay.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
You can move me up one, what's it called?
Don't want to.
And we're going to go ahead and reveal this one. Each of the 2 strongest civilizations gains a total of 3 food and or resources. Interesting. Okay, 3 food and or resources. I think, what do I want? I want it all.
That's so annoying. The phrasing here is when determining who is weakest during events. But it's not when determining who is strongest, right?
Correct.
That wouldn't be
because I would have +3.
Correct. Okay, I kind of want
just know that when you aggress me next turn, I have +3.
Against what?
Aggressions.
Why?
Because I'm weakest.
I don't like fighting anyone. I just want to defend my own borders.
Okay.
I'm just warning you.
So my one attempt to fight someone did not go as planned, so we're harboring down.
Good. Harbor. I don't care about harboring.
I'm going to go ahead and take that. I'm going to take it as resources. So I'm taking 3 resources from that card.
Did you take whatever?
I took 3 food, yeah.
Okay.
I am going to grab Silk Road for my first action. It's
a good one
2.
for you.
Did we lose between age A to age 1? Did we lose people?
I don't believe so. No, only starting from after that. Okay, so then we have Silk Road, which immediately goes into play, and I'm immediately going to start putting something on it to illustrate that it's being built, which means it will get my next action over here. This action will go ahead and put 2 onto it. So I'm going to discard these. That's one's going to go here, and 1 will go over there. That's going to be that, which means now the first action card I play each round is doubled. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and play Monarchy for 8 science. Sure, can you move me down 8 science?
Wow.
I now have Monarchy in play, which is going to replace this, which means I get an extra military. Can give me an extra white and red. That's going to cost me an action. And then the downside of this is, that's a slight downside. But I think it's worth it. I think it's worth it to do that. Or maybe not.
Probably
maybe not.
I mean, theoretically, it's not.
Okay. Well, I want to get a lot of things. Build 1 stage of a wonder. The effect applies. Benefit for you playing your turn are increased by 1. What does it mean the benefits of the first action card you play on your turn are increased by 1?
If you played an action card that would allow you to pay 2 less, you'd pay 3 less.
The benefits of the first action.
Some of them let you do 2 things.
So if there's 2 things, both of them would be increased by 1.
Yeah.
Build or upgrade a mine or farm. So build
Okay.
2 upgrade. Build or upgrade 2 mines or farms and pay 2 less.
No, I don't think it's you do it twice. You do it, but you get 1. It's the number that gets increased by 1. You pay 3 less.
Some of these wonders are...
This one, gain either...
Your tactic, by the way, goes up there.
Yes.
At this point.
It does. It does. Okay. I'm torn as to the right moves that I should be making.
I'm torn about the right moves you should be making as well, honestly. Both of us are very conflicted.
That 2 over there. Ah, jeez. I need more stuff.
Oh, I hear you, man.
I need
Do you want solutions or empathy?
Empathy.
Oh, man. That must be very hard for you and your people.
The
poverty we live in is surprising.
I will go ahead and...
It's a try, right?
I will spend my last action over here. I guess I'm going to go do it. I'm going to spend my last action... No, it makes no sense to do it. I'm going to spend my last action over here generating... Ah, jeez. Okay, instead of building this, okay, so I'm going to put this back here and this back here. I'm going to spend my last 2 actions in order to... I'm going to spend 1 action...
Do you want to turn your wonder sideways so we can indicate that it's still being built?
I'm going to spend 2 of my last actions to upgrade these 2 people to the next tier, which is going to cost me 4 total. That's going to be 4. That's going to avoid my corruption, which is what I was trying to do over there. So I avoid corruption through that, and I have more food production coming in, which is wonderful on all counts.
Okay.
So that's going to be my turn cycle. That is my turn, and we can slide cards down, and I'll go through my little sequence here. I discard excess military cards. I don't have any. I score my things. Sure, can you give me 4 science and 1 culture? Okay.
Forbidden City. Up to 2 of your discontented workers are ignored. It's kind of hilarious.
It's nice.
Okay, so with my...
Are you playing an event? Or are you
first
doing
action, I am absolutely playing an event.
Oh, and I set my military strength to 2 higher, and I'm going to be drawing 3 cards a second.
Okay. This goes here. This flips here. This is one we can bid on. Historic territory for 6 points and a happiness. Who would like it? Who would like it? Who starts the bid? I start the bid. I will bid...
And you get a point for playing an event.
I will bid... How good is this? Is this good?
It depends. I mean, you can use the happiness, but... not yet, actually. It's points. The question is, you don't seem to care about points. You just seem to care about military.
Yeah.
I'll bid 3.
Do you know how you win game?
You'll bid 3?
3.
Okay, sure. Are you?
I pass.
I'll bid 4.
There is endgame scoring for having the most territories. I'm passed.
Could be if the things come out. I'll bid 4.
I'll give it to you for 4.
Cool. I'm going to go ahead. I get 1 from this, 1 from the person who's going to get this banded down there, and then 2 from these cards.
Fun, he does not care about points.
I care.
He does not
How
care
much?
Points.
6?
Yeah. 6 things, and I get 1 happiness symbol, which is very important.
I do care. I really care about...
I think you're going to have a joyful time this entire game attacking us, and then you're going to have no points at the end.
I have so many points at the end. Don't worry about me. Don't you?
I'm not worried. No one's
Your
worried.
little tookus needs to not worry about me. I'm going to get myself a knight into my hand.
He likes to go hard for one strategy.
I know.
But then...
You have to go hard. You have to commit. You can't...
But then he also likes... She's like, oh, but then I'm going to win with my one strategy.
Sometimes he does.
Not going to fool this game.
Listen, I would like nothing more than for anyone except Jesse.
I
want to use 2 cards already.
Is this generating me military might, or is it just 1 military might?
Generating. It's a 1 military might.
It's just 1. It's just there.
Just there.
I think I have some cards I don't need in my hand. Honestly, that's what I think.
Make sure to respect the hand size, because I'm not checking. You only have 4 cards in your hand. You cannot draw a 5th.
Well, I'm not drawing a 5th. I'm playing a 4th. This plays this.
Nope.
This plays this.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
Do you have 5 science?
Yeah.
That does not go on top. It goes off to the side. It's a new type of unit.
Okay. Then, I am then going to spend one of these.
You get a discount of 1, so put it back up 1.
Then I'm going to spend one of these.
And he gets 2 to culture. That's the only way he's going to get points the entire game.
I told you about points. The whole time I said I care much points. How much do I have? I have 2 left. Not that much. 1 is going to be able to go ahead and spend 3 to earn myself a horse.
Where are you pulling a person from?
Well, I'm spending 3 food, which is another action, in order to produce 1 person, which is going to avoid collapse, and this person is going up here.
Cool. Increases military might by 2.
Very obnoxious.
Okay. Then I have 1 action left, and this is probably the most essential action of my turn.
He's going to collapse soon. I'm looking forward to it.
Why am I going to collapse?
No, it's all good. It's all good.
You have very...
No, it's all good.
This is not effective.
I'm very
Look
excited.
at his. Mine is still getting somewhere, but I have this at least going for me over here. I'm generating 4 points a turn.
She's generating a lot of points. It's very irritating.
Yeah.
But Here's the problem. The problem is, like, I don't want you to have the military might, but in a weird way, it's the only thing balancing her. So maybe I should just be quiet.
So I'm going to spend my last action to go ahead and remove Cleopatra because there's no wonders coming out right now.
And she's about to leave, which is a good timing.
And I'm going to play down. I play down Jan Zika. For the purposes of tactics, each of your farms can now be considered an Age A infantry or artillery unit. Each of your armies produce 1 victory point.
Yeah.
What's that mean?
Each of your armies produces a culture. You have, now, I think a tactic is... The question is what's an army? I think a tactic is considered an army. But I could be mistaken.
Terminology is on this side.
What does it say? Armies?
I'm looking. You can look in there.
It'd be at the A location. Although it's not in alphabetical order.
I know. That's a reminder of a military unit destroyed, disbanded, sacrifices.
Okay, I still have 1 action left.
It doesn't say what an army is.
And with this action... I wish I had... What I've failed to do is produce enough science to keep me alive, which is the very frustrating part. Like, you need so much...
Is a tactic. So each sequence of tactics. So in other words, effectively right now, you currently have 1 army, 1 tactic over there, and you'd have to build another farm for that to be building another army. Because right now you effectively have 2 extra infantry, which means you have 5 infantry, but 5 divided by 3.
The infantry are on here, though. They're 1 strength, right?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm going to score 1...
You're scoring 1 extra point right now.
1 extra point right now. Do I need to remember that, or does it indicate here?
You can mark it up there if you want. But you have to remember to take it out or adjust it.
When he leaves?
Yeah.
How do you... Science is the most frustrating thing.
Did you take a red action point for her?
I haven't, no. So I should have another one?
Yep.
Science is the most frustrating thing.
I mean, you're allowed science and food and resources.
No. Food and resources I've actually done okay with because every time you all suffer, I've been rewarded. It's the science production itself, which nothing on the board right now is encouraging or giving science production.
Yeah, because when those things were on the board, you took them and you built armies.
No, I don't think so.
We each have a thing that generates 2 sciences.
If I sound bitter...
He has more.
So I need humans. I need more humans. What gives me more humans? Nothing. Oh, gosh.
My favorite part about this game is about in a minute and a half when Jesse realizes the wall that he hit.
I know wall. You wall. I man. 1 action for something. Something's got to be doable. 1 action to pick up the Rich Land card. That's my turn.
Okay. So, right about now, here's what's going to happen. We're going to replenish this row, which also means we run out of Age A cards, which means the following. We're going to go ahead and substitute in the Age 1 cards. We're going to substitute in the Age decks over here. We're going to swap those new decks in. Okay? Now, Jesse, for context over here, you're going to lose 2 people from your yellow bank.
Did you take a point? Did you take a point? When over here, score...
Yeah, okay. I did. What are you yelling at me?
All of us lose 2 yellow people from our banks.
That's not good.
Yeah, which means now you have to pay 2 food a turn and pay 4 food to build someone new, and that's the wall you just hit.
Don't worry about me.
Oh, I'm not worried.
Don't worry, I will just have to fight you.
He also has discontented workers, so his first worker is going to be discontent.
Yes, you're going to have to be... I mean, you're fine for right now. Just try not to be discontented when it gets to your turn over there.
Don't worry, I'll get happiness soon.
Basically, you're going to skip your entire production phase if it's doing an uprising.
Okay.
So try to get a person there. Or happiness.
No, I will.
My turn?
Is so nice. Okay.
This is the only satisfying part of this game right now.
You know, Age 2 cards. You can't afford it.
What?
Sure, if you're playing an event, now's the time to do so.
Yeah.
I think the knights might have been where I went wrong.
Every last night.
What does the terminology mean?
Like 4.
Terminology loses 1 population. What does that mean?
It means you lose a population.
That would be the yellow cube. That
lose a cube permanently, or lose someone from on your board?
I'd have to see the card. I don't know for sure.
I mean, literally just loses 1 population.
I believe you lose...
Return 1 unused worker to your yellow bank. If you cannot, you must return a worker from your card. Okay, that's what happens. Okay. I think it's worth it.
Playing one and drawing one.
I'm not Nostradamus, but I have an idea what's coming.
Score an extra 3 points. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
All civilizations with the most happy faces gain 1 population. I believe I and Shira
I have 2 happy faces.
have the most happy faces.
I could have used that.
We gain population?
Yes.
Yay.
That's awkward.
That's so
It's not all bad things, Jesse.
No, that was bad.
Who played that? I didn't play that. You played it?
I did.
Good job.
I did something.
I value you so much right now.
I did something for myself, which was
This
really
isn't a
great.
team game. It just feels like one.
Right now it does.
Is that because I'm angry?
No.
I protect my own borders.
Okay.
Yeah, do you?
Okay. I need stuff to come down already, so we're gonna use up some cards. Spending 1, 2, 3 to put this into play with 1 action. Then we are going to
We have Gutenberg. Johannes Gutenberg.
spend. This is going to gain me 2 fuel.
Okay.
Then,
Forbidden City is very amusing.
I'm going
Up to 2.
Two?
Yeah, it is.
build
It's great for me.
Yeah.
or upgrade a farm or mine with spending 2 less, so it actually spends nothing because that's what they cost right now. And then with my last action, I am going to build 3. 1,
Did
2,
I not
3.
draw cards on my turn?
1,
No, I did draw cards. We had territory.
3. And put you up
Sure is done.
here, which generates me
Okay.
another science and another point.
So on my turn, Jesse, can you pass me? Oh, let me start from doing an event
Hold
over here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and play an event to this pile. Can you please move me up 1?
Wait, I see event.
We're going to be revealing
event.
who played an aggression into this pile.
I did. Everyone gets a science.
Oh, you can do that. Oh.
Remember?
Oh,
Science.
interesting.
I was like, I
Science.
don't think that was me.
Science for everybody.
Okay.
Raining science.
It's
Okay.
raining science.
Discard excess military cards. I don't have any score. That.
Jesse, can you give me the card on that row over there, the third one?
The bread and
The
circuses?
Yeah, that's the one.
Points.
No, sorry, reserves.
Reserves.
Yep, that's the one.
Okay.
Okay. That's my first action.
Are there no more cards coming out upgrading my
second
agriculture?
action- my second action is I'm spending an action over here to build the first spot on my Silk Road. So that's going to go 1 and 1. So now I can start rotating this. The reason that's relevant is because my third action, I'm going to play this
Playing
card,
reserves to
Cultural
get 4
Heritage.
back?
No, I can't play reserves the next turn.
Ah.
Cultural Heritage, I'm going to score 3 points and 3 signs.
Can I please have 2 military cards?
You have 2 military cards, yes. Okay. You move 3 signs, Jesse?
Yep.
Thank you. Then I have 2 actions left. I played... What did I do? I took a card, I played a card, I built a wonder. I have 2 actions left. I could increase population, which is always a fun thing to do. But because I really need more stuff right now. I could use more of that as well. Bread and circuses is not the worst either. It's 2 happy faces and military might, but I kind of want to wait for the age 2 wonders at this point because we're close enough.
I know.
So, yeah. I could do patriotism, I could develop a technology, I have to pay the science cost, score 2. That's definitely not bad either. But none of them are what I really, really want to do. I almost just want to focus on Silk Road right now, which is kind of lame, honestly. I think I'll go ahead
You're lame.
and... Hey!
She said it like it is, Cinder.
You know what? I don't appreciate either of you. I will go ahead and... I have 2 actions left. I have no military might. I probably should go down to 0 over here, because I don't have any military might.
Yay, I'm not weakest anymore.
Then I am going to... I'm fine being the weakest. You can target me instead of the person who has 32 points. 33 points. My bad. My bad. My bad.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I will go ahead and... it feels so annoying to do so, but I'm going to do this. I'm going to spend 2 actions to go ahead and build 2 more stages of Silk Road. So it's going to build... I'm going to... Oh, interesting. That's not good. I'm going to do 1 action to do a stage of Silk Road. That's that. And then the next action will be bumping this person into religion, I think. Because I think I need to...
Sounds
hey,
great.
don't laugh at that. You know what? No, I'm
Bumping them
gonna
into
irrigation it up. I'm gonna irrigation it up. So I'm gonna go ahead and pop this guy into irrigation and pay 4 resources. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4.
Still not enough to save you from...
I get some corruption. It's okay. It's okay. We can all have a little corruption. So, I'm going to go ahead and discard excess military cards. I have none. I'm going to score that thing. Sure, can you give me 4 science and 1 culture? 4 science and 1 culture.
Can you tick him up 1 point, please?
I'm going to have corruption of 2, so I'm going to lose those 2 very unfortunately. But then I have food production of 3 and food feeding my people of 2. Which is going to be that over there. 4. Sorry, 4. I should have 4 there because I had an extra person I built. And then 5 of this. I'm really having a problem with my cube supply over here. Okay.
I would sympathize, but I don't.
No.
Okay, on to me.
I believe so, sadly.
I am starting...
I draw 3 cards.
...with plunder.
Okay.
Your rival loses a total of up to 3 stone or 3 food. Your choice. You gain that many back.
Sure.
Okay, who are you aggressing?
You both have the food that I need.
Absolutely.
You have more food, but she has more points. But you have more science production and overall skill at the game.
Remember, I have +3 military might into my aggression, so that would take me from 2 up to 5.
Wait, for attacks?
When defending against aggressions, I have +3 military.
Okay. I'm targeting you.
So, okay. I have a military of 5. I'm just pointing that out.
Suspend your military action?
Military action spent?
Yep. And then you're targeting me. Okay, so you choose.
I just want food.
Go ahead, take it.
Okay. So
you don't get his cubes.
I get it from here.
Yeah.
You lose 3 food.
Yes.
I gain 3 food.
Goes down here.
Stuff has happened. It's been very aggressive around here. Now, though...
Why'd you take off 2 from the 2-1?
I took 1 down here and slid 1 down.
Oh, I thought you...
Now I can make 1 person and do everything I need with that 1 individual. Oh, no. So 4 needs to be spent to produce a single person. This person is going to go here to start with. Then this person is going to go here for the cost of 2 ore to make an agriculture, which does raise my military by 1.
It does. It actually by 2.
By 2.
And you should raise your point by 1 as well.
Okay. Now I'm going to be producing 3 food, which to me feels like everything I need to stay alive. The next question is how to both stay alive.
Is it cumulative 1 minus 1 minus 2 or just minus 2?
It's always leftmost.
Oh, it's just minus 2?
Just minus 2.
Life is good. I have a plethora. Now I have to decide
in 4
how
turns
to
you'll be able to produce another person.
Yeah, about that. I'm going to need to now figure out how to be happy. Happy is the question of the day, and honestly, theology or bread and circuses seems like the pathway there. I'm going to spend an action to draw up bread and circuses. I'm going to spend 3 science to play down, and an action to play down bread and circuses. Bread and circuses will raise my military die 1.
No. You have to put a person on it.
What?
That's how all these buildings work.
Do you see how I have people on mine?
Do I have to put a person on it to get the smiley?
Yes.
The
well, then that doesn't... Why didn't someone say something? Give me back my 3.
Like doing the entire game?
Yes. I've never had to deal with this before. So I've got to get this then. That's what I've got to do. I've got to spend... So I had 2 actions back. I need a person.
I told you.
The person doesn't go to food. The person goes here. I spend 1 additional resource. That gets me the happy, which is what I was looking for. And since I only need to produce 2 food, I'm still alive.
You also move up 1 on the culture track. But no, actually you don't, because you go down on this because you don't have that extra military.
This is all very depressing. I have 1 action left, is what I'm saying. No, I have 2 actions left. This is big. This is big for me. This is where I come back. I have 5 science as well. Honestly, I could play a warfare card.
What?
And really secure my territory. I'm not doing that, don't worry. I mean...
If that is in your best interest.
I think... Is there anything I could grab and play... I could start doing Forbidden City, which is just going to help me ignore discontent.
Grab patriotism or something, I don't know, or...
This turn you have an extra 2 resources for building and upgrading military units. I don't need more military units, Sender.
That's 2... Oh, grab this.
I have to. I do... That gets me food.
Or
which is the one thing you desperately need.
Develop a technology after you pay for science cost. Build... I mean, I think it's got to be reserves because I'm going to drown next turn.
You are basically starved. You did not prep your economy. You were like, we can do this. We just have to take from others.
Listen,
and it has worked a little bit.
We're the Spartan warriors.
It's interesting because I've done the same thing, but I don't know why I'm not drowning yet.
Okay. In terms of what, not building up your stuff?
Yeah.
Because you haven't devoted all the resources to building out your military.
2 science, please,
Sure. If you want to slide cards down. 2 science. Okay, great. You do the points. Just you did 2 points, right?
I did, yes.
Okay, perfect. And the cards slide down.
By 2 food consumption, down by 2. Ooh, that's not good.
You have no surplus.
Please, what comes out?
Suez Canal. When you complete this wonder, you may colonize a territory in your hand. You produce an extra strength for each. You produce an extra resource for each colony you have. Ooh, I want that. Opera over there. That's gonna be a whole bunch of stuff. And then we have the Republic. 11 science, but 7 actions. Everything's very shiny at this point. Sure, your turn.
So shiny. All right. These drops.
Why does this card look orange? Oh, it must be a new printing. This must be the new printing.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the expansion, for context, has new printing, which means slight differences in the cards, to the extent that they actually gave us an entirely new military deck, which was very confusing for me while I tried figuring out what it was.
All right. Please hand me the Republic.
For 3.
I'm desperate.
Wow.
I am so desperate right now.
It's not the wrong move.
I'm also desperate.
Oh, this doesn't come out yet.
Why can't I get things when I'm desperate?
So desperate.
Are you playing any events?
Sender.
Oh, am I
I
playing
have a
an
very
event?
important question.
Yes.
Does anything actually upgrade my agriculture from this point on?
Yeah, absolutely.
Because so far, nothing's doing
absolutely.
it.
More cards.
Playing an event.
Okay.
Can you
event.
check?
This goes over here. 2 points to Shira. Shira's like, can't reach my points anymore.
No, 4. I get a total of 4 points.
2. It's 2 plus 3 or 2 plus...
2. It's whatever that generates me plus 3.
So another 3. 1, 2, 3. It's for the age. So you're playing an age 2 event.
Oh.
So this will come out, and we're going to reveal Call to Arms. The 2 weakest civilizations lose a civil action. Then the weakest one loses another civil action. They draw 1 military card for each action lost. I believe this is temporary. I do not believe that's permanent. None of these are permanent.
Okay, what does that mean right now?
So we lose... So take a civil action off the board.
Okay.
You lose 2.
On the weakest?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Okay, I lost 1.
No. Okay, and you draw... That's so bad.
We all crumble together.
It's so painful.
No, I don't.
And I draw 2 military cards, which is nice, but not nearly... Wow. Jesse, did you play that card?
No,
you're a jerk
not
face.
me, not I, no.
I'm gonna give you a hint, it was not me.
No, not me, not I. Eyes off of me, please. Don't look. I'm hideous.
I can't even put him into play then. If I took the... I can't put the Republic into play. I'd have to spend all 3 actions to get it. Which is fine because I didn't have the science for it. But, like, I'm literally prepping for next round.
Prepping for next round doesn't change anything.
Well, except she won't get the Republic.
She can get the Republic this round.
I can get the Republic, but then I'm going into disarray.
You mean losing 3, what's it called? It's not the end of the world. Losing 2. It's not the end
2
of the
resources?
Netting,
I've got enough resources.
I'm netting 1. Is there better things? That's going to be swiped up by Jesse. Or
Sender.
Someone. He has his upgraded already.
He wants another one.
Of course he does. Is there anything better for me right now? Gain 3 or 3. Build or upgrade or urban building. No, I need to start upgrading into this next... Okay, hand me him. Please.
And that's your turn?
You don't have any Age A cards in your hand, by the way, right?
Who?
You.
Oh, any Age A cards in your hand should go away.
Nope.
Nope, yeah, me neither.
I just wanted to double check. That was all 3 of those dumb actions. I am going...
Ooh, James Watt. Oh, a constitutional monarchy.
The monarchy. My turn?
I can still do military actions. Hang on.
I am declining.
I said hang on.
She could
I
do
can still do
military
military actions, which is important at this stage of the game.
No.
It's only 1 action to call 1 worker back, though, right?
Yep.
So I could reshuffle things. It'll take a little bit of energy, but I could do it.
All right, I am doing a military action. I am paying 2 to put this worker up here. Can I please have?
Patriotism.
Can I please have 1 more strength up there?
1 more strength. Okay.
All right. So I spent a military action. Now we refresh all this stuff. Discard excess military cards.
Okay, sender.
I can only hold 2.
I still have 4
Sure, I'm
actions.
going to go ahead and give
here.
you your 5 points.
Okay, discarding this.
Alright, I
discarding
have 4
this.
actions.
You
I'm
gave me
going
5?
to grab
Thank you.
cannon. Could I have cannon, please, Jesse?
No.
Then I'm going to play cannon right away. That's going to be over here. I'm going to remove this player at this point.
Yep.
I'm going to play that. That's going to move me down 6 science.
6 science.
Yep.
2, 6. Okay.
Okay. Then I will go ahead and... so many things I want.
Are you playing an event?
No.
Okay.
I don't want the event anymore.
Okay. I haven't added anything.
I don't want the events anymore. Thank you.
When does that event pile shuffle?
As soon as we draw the next event.
But is it before or after you play one?
What?
If you go to play one, does it include in the next pile?
No. I'm going to shuffle in a second.
Okay.
Alright, then I'll take the first card. Actually, maybe not. That's tricky. Because I have not enough actions to do what I want because you did your silly event that cost me 2 actions.
Yes, that's what the plan was.
Maybe I don't play that. I don't know. Okay, let's start with this. Let's start with me going ahead and... Jeez.
What's the small number here mean?
That's the revolution.
So I'm taking a civil action to go ahead and pay 2 of these.
You can waste your whole turn and just spend 6
to generate
to do it
a person
and not have
over
any
here.
Other actions.
And then I am going ahead and spending my worker pool over here, spending this action over here to go ahead and build this person, move me up 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I'm now over there. And then that should be that. And I have 1 action left, which I could use to do that, or I could use to do that. They're all only okay. I think I'll go ahead and grab... Sure, can I have that first card in the row, Patriotism? Okay.
Is that it?
So first I'll have to pay these 5 because I didn't do that.
I couldn't revolt the same turn I drew up that card.
No. You have to have
It'd
all of your actions.
Okay.
To revolt.
I think I'm just going to take the reserves instead. Thank you. Okay.
And I have patriotism back, patriotism, and...
And that's my turn. At the end of my turn, I discard my hand, which means I have to discard 2 cards.
Can I give you piles? This is all discards.
That. Just keep them over there. We don't need them right now.
Okay. You can go through the card stuff.
Wave of nationalism, efficient upgrade, breakthrough, and frugality.
Jesse's like, none of the upgraded mines or farms.
No, literally none of them are coming out, which is very, it's
Are you
very
sure you
problematic.
shuffled?
I am not convinced he shuffled. Here's the question: do we do this
or this
or this? I think we do.
Or this.
We do this. Sender, I'm putting a card down.
He's playing an event. Can I see it?
Give me a second. I should share in the meantime.
Okay.
Okay, put it down. You get 1 culture. Give the man 1 culture. Sure, at the end of my turn, did you give me 4 science?
I gave you 1 point.
I did not give you 4 science.
Thank you.
It's up to you guys to tell me when to pick up these tracks.
The weakest civilization loses a population. So, for the purpose of weakest, can you tell me what your card says?
When determining who's weakest during events or when defending against aggressions, you have +3 might.
So,
You're weakest.
The weakest population. Okay, cool.
Is it, though?
No, it's not cool.
Okay, great.
I'm going to go ahead and lose this guy over here to the pool.
What does it say?
Weakest population loses 1.
The weakest.
Yeah.
And then at the end of my turn, I'm supposed to be drawing 2 cards. I haven't gone through my production queue yet. But this is after my production queue, so I'm still producing. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So, I am going to be spending 2 of my actions to establish this into my hand. I cannot do that right now, though, because I'm at 4, which is my limit.
You couldn't have taken it.
Yes, I'm saying I couldn't do that right now.
Yep.
So my first action is actually to play reserves,
okay,
which is going to gain me 3 food.
Okay.
Which feels important. Might keep me alive for a round. Then I am spending 2 to draw that card up into my hand. I have 1 action left. Build and upgrade. Here's the thing. Am I going for a revolt? It's 12. I'm only gaining 2. I am so many turns away from getting that. So if I'm under the assumption that we are going for a revolt next turn in order to establish that, I still can't spend resources. I still can't spend. I have 5. If I spent 5, I would drop down lower than I'm able to be. So I've got an action. This action could be used to do almost literally nothing. It could be used to purchase this, but then I would be unhappy. Well, it could be, but then I'd be unhappy. It's 4. You're right. It also can't. So
you don't know what math you're doing.
So what do I need to draw? Cannon, justice system. I also cannot draw anything. Is it possible just to have...
You cannot discard a card.
Build or upgrade a mine or farm, pay 2 less.
You have no people to build it. You can upgrade. Do you have anything to upgrade? No, you don't have anything to upgrade.
I could pull someone back.
For an action.
Yeah, which...
You could.
It's depressing, or I could just pass.
Many things in this game are depressing.
Do you all see anything obvious that I'm overlooking with my last action? I have a hand limit that's already at max. I have no cards I could play from here. There's no production on here that I could take or grab. I can't discard cards from my hand, right? Obvious. How do you get rid of cards anyway?
You have to play them or wait till the age cycles them out.
Oh.
The game's very specific. Take the cards that work for you.
What happened?
Building population, you don't have enough. Nope.
Yeah, I think either drawing someone back or not, and honestly, I'm high enough on the military track that drawing someone back is maybe not...
I'll be right next to you in 2 minutes. Dude.
You won't be. It wastes some resources, but it's probably not the worst thing for me to do. So I'm going to spend an action to draw someone back.
Take him down 2.
Take who down 2?
Him? Yeah. Down 2 military might.
Okay. So you pulled back someone back from your knights. Wow. Okay, that's a big deal.
Why is that a big deal?
It's just a big deal. It's because your ability to attack me with 5 cards in my hand is suddenly a lot more in my favor.
I don't want to attack you.
Good, because you can't now.
Why would I?
Go ahead.
I've never
Do you know the whole point of being strong in military is to start
attacking? Have you seen me winning every one of these? It's been okay for me.
He still gets a lot of benefits.
It's been okay for me.
I
think
especially the ones Shira keeps playing because she's like, I get points from this and get smacked in the face later.
That's the end of my turn. Do I have to discard any?
Do you see the point lead that I have on you guys?
Because he attacked me!
Senator, do I have to discard any? I didn't attack. I did attack you.
You don't have to discard any.
Don't have to discard any.
I'm going to score, so go ahead and pop this by 2. I will cycle this if sure you want to start progressing that. Food production.
Please draw out cards. I need cards to come out.
Pushes this by 2. Food consumption.
Cards.
Drops it by 2.
We have
so net 0.
We have the loot keeps its blue tokens when complete. The loot keeps its blue tokens when completed. Each can be spent during the action phase to gain
Corruption.
2 stones. To gain 2 resources. The loot produces an extra.
Harmony.
Wow. Per blue token on it. So this is interesting. Wow. It consumes your tokens, but it can be producing 5 culture per turn. That's very intriguing.
Nothing is coming out. You did not shuffle.
A rifleman.
Okay. When there weren't any wonders, she's like, you didn't shuffle. When the wonders come out, she's like, you didn't shuffle.
Well, no, you shuffled. You got all the agriculture, though, at the bottom of the second
what Shira wants.
Okay. My turn? Mm-hmm. Not playing an event, sadly. Okay. Playing down the Republic.
It's a beautiful
11.
thing.
You're hierarchying it? No, you're...
Now keep in mind, that also means you can now have 3 of each building type.
I know.
Just making sure.
Spending 1 action to put that into play. That immediately bumps this up from... I get 3 more white things. So beautiful to see. 1, 2, 3. Oh, all right. It's like almost when you were starved and you finally get. All right. Now I can do stuff. I still need stuff, but I can do stuff. Ooh. Okay. This looks very nice.
It is very nice.
That gets me some blue cubes.
But you have no science for it anymore.
White cube. I can hold on to it. We're not that desperate yet.
I'm that desperate, Shira.
Smiley faces and points. Smiley faces and points. That's all nice and fun. What are you, James Watt? Your farms and mines and their technologies have a reduced cost. When he leaves, score points equal. Okay, not so much helpful. I might take the opera. It's been going well for me to do that sort of thing.
What, points?
Points, yeah.
Especially because he doesn't just hack you.
The point
no, I'm working on
it. Helpful.
If you weren't so weak.
Oh, this is wonderful. All right, we're building a person with 1 action. 1, 2, 3. Build person. Now, person, you are, oh, I will have spent this card to do so. Increase your population. After you paid the food cost, get 2 food back. Which is really nice. That was an action.
Okay.
How is this expansion feeling? New in any way?
Oh, I like it a lot. Cool. Yeah. This is my first playthrough.
Action
cool.
is to build another person.
Well, on the app, right?
Yes.
Now, I know I will be decreasing the food, but have no fear. That person comes right here. More actions. I will remember you. Okay. Spend. I need to keep up with that. That's dangerous. All of this is dangerous right now. Okay. Science, I need everything. Oh, and you, I cannot afford you right now. But you produce 2 science. I'm just talking because...
We've noticed.
It's very familiar.
I love it here. Okay. I'm spending 2 more resources to put this person up here to start putting that. I'm spending 2 more resources.
I had excess food.
To put this up here, which is
to make another
2.
Person. I hear you. It's very sad.
And then, now that those are all ticking upwards, I would like another card or 2. I have 2 more actions. I'm beginning to feel like Jessie, where these actions are just not helpful.
She has too many actions now. It's a very hard life. Oh, I get to draw.
What's 2? Up to here. Develop a technology after you pay the science cost. That could be interesting later on, because that will be nice. Upgrade. Which do I want more? I'm going to take this for my last 2 actions.
Okay. Slide the cardboard down if you're done.
Alright, this discards these all. Or did I want that? When you complete this, you may colonize. You produce 1 extra for each colony you have. It's very interesting, but I don't have the. I can't make one.
Nothing in the game gives you like immediate science, right?
No, some cards do.
Okay, pass. Continue going down.
But even then, you have to have them in your hand.
Yes.
Yeah.
Discard excess military
Statue
cards.
of Liberty. Your government produces.
Alex, can you please give me 5 points?
Equal to its level.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay.
5 points. Score my science.
And 3 population. That makes it very manageable with your population.
Decrease corruption. I don't have corruption.
Okay.
Food production. Produce food.
That is a very dangerous card. Okay, cool. On my turn, I'm actually going to go ahead and play an event. Can you give me 2 culture, Jesse?
Can I give you 2 culture? Sure.
Yeah. Sure. Do you still see events?
I still see events.
There you go.
Can I please see?
Crusades. The strongest civilization scores 4 points. The weakest civilization loses 4 points. Jesse, you get points.
Alex, you lose points.
I lose points.
We're tied.
Hey, buddy.
We should team up.
I
borrow food?
I don't know if I appreciate that.
I borrow food.
Okay, I can spend 3 actions to complete the Silk Road, which is not necessarily the worst thing, but then again, getting the opera is not bad either. I like the idea of getting the opera.
Can I please have 2 military cards? Those are very important at this point.
Jesse, can you pass me the opera? I'm going to spend 1 action to grab the opera. I'm going to spend another action to place that opera. That's going to cost me 7 science. Can move me down 7 science. Then I'm going to spend an action to gain 3 reserves, 3 tokens, which I don't even have, so I might have to give me a hold up. I might have to figure out something first. Because I have to build this here. So, 1 second. Because I need to get some tokens back on it. How do I do that? I can spend an action to build a person. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's spend an action to build a person. Okay. So 1 person is going to pop up over here, which puts me discontent, and I lose these 2. Then I'll spend an action to play this reserves card, so this can go away, and I get those 3 tokens now. So these 3 pop up over here. That's going to be 8.
You're running on blue cubes.
Then I am running out of blue cubes, but hey, I'm about to get them back right now because I just spent 8 to go ahead and pop this person over here, which moves my happiness indicator over 1, which is essential because I need that, and it moves my culture generation up 3. Can you move my culture generation up by 3? Okay. That's going to 1, 2.
3?
The opera.
Wow.
Yep.
That's
4, 5, 6, 7. It's a very nice opera.
They did not take the opera.
You did not take the opera. You debated it. I heard you debate it.
I heard I debated it.
And then I have 1 more action left, which I could use to go ahead and make more population, which is not the worst, honestly, because it would help me a little bit. Yeah, it would help me. I guess it's not the worst. Let's go ahead and make another population. So we're going to go ahead and do this for another action, making 1 more population, removing 2 more cubes, which prevents that neglecting, and this population pops up here. That should be my turn. That's my actions. No, I can't. Okay, great. We're done over there. And then I'm going to, on my turn, discard excess military cards. I have 1. Yeah, okay, I have 1. And then we're going to continue with my cycle. Can I have 4 points up there, Jesse? And sure, can I have 4 science?
Mm-hmm.
So the question I have
It's a very good question.
Does getting more actions help me?
Ever in the game? Yes, they do.
Does it help me versus doing something like taking frugality, which allows me to like actually get more people in population? Like there's some things that are going to be missed, but it could just be a delay until hopefully an agricultural thing comes out that, of course, Sender's going to buy just to spite me.
Yep. Not even a question.
I really can't. I want to shuffle that wave 2 deck because I don't see the cards I need.
It's very bothersome. So first, I am going to start with a military.
Again, no matter what happens, they complain. There's no wonders, they complain. There's no anything else, they complain.
No, I've only complained about 2 things so far.
Yes. Are you playing an event or something?
I am going to play an event.
He has an obnoxious amount of military cards.
So,
Did I draw my military cards? I did not. Thanks for the reminder.
Question is, what event do I want to establish?
Wowzers.
Yeah, what's wowzers?
Nothing.
I'm going to play this.
We're not going to talk about it. We're
going to play this and draw one.
Draw 2 points for Jesse.
Can I see a card, please?
Barbarians. If the civilization with the most culture points is one of the 2 weakest civilizations, it loses 1 population.
I know. I played it.
No, that was yours that you put down?
That was the one that I played down. I was like,
Okay.
Shira's constantly playing this game like, that's future Shira's problem.
Loses 1 population, it goes down to my bank. Can you please take me down 1 military? That's the wrong
That's not, yeah.
I'm acting with what I
You
want.
stop it, it's all I have! Okay. I am going to wipe my entire turn just to pay 6 only and establish a constitutional monarchy.
Monarchy.
But that will give me a total of 6 red cubes and 6 white cubes.
Okay. Now, to be clear, you still have military actions. You should lose all your civil actions.
What am I supposed to do with military actions? I could build a unit, I could upgrade a unit. Upgrading's not a bad option. I could disband a unit. Oh, it was a military action to disband a unit?
Yeah.
It wasn't a civil action.
Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, it was, yeah.
Okay, not a big deal, though. Play a tactic, copy a tactic. So, that's the question, isn't it? That's not possible. I might as well go ahead and spend a military action to upgrade this person. It's going to cost me 1 ore resource. That person now bumps me up by 1.
Unnecessary.
Outside of that, I don't think... Is it a military action to recruit a... It is a military action to recruit a person, which would be 3, which would... I mean, it would be a wasted action, but kind of going back and forth on knights, not knights. It's not the worst thing for me to do. Yeah. So I am actually going to do that.
Wait, what are you doing? You're going back... What are you doing?
I'm doing this.
So what are you doing?
1,
He's going to put a knight up here.
3.
From his pool or from one of those?
No, from here.
Okay, cool.
Because it bumps me by an additional 2, and it saves me from having a collapse. So it's either lose 1 or lose 2. I might as well do that.
Okay,
At the end of my turn, I've got to start by discarding hands. Now, what is my hand limit now for military?
Your hand limit is your 6 actions, looks like.
6.
Wowzers.
That.
Now, you only have a draw a maximum of 3 cards, though. Just remember that.
Maximum of 3?
You only draw a maximum of 3, regardless of how many extra actions you have.
I think at least once or twice I drew like 2 or 3 cards.
Balances
or 4 cards, whatever. Okay, cool.
It's not like you're winning.
Do you want to give him 2 points? Speaking of which, I'll give him 2 science.
I will give the man 2 points.
Alright, my turn?
Yep.
I play event.
An event.
Oh, I love events.
And we get this event over here. Ooh, territory. Inhabited territory. Sure, you get to start the bid.
Okay, first of all, give me 5 points, please.
Oh, bid as high as you can, because this is going to give him the ability to actually survive. So just bid the highest you can possibly do.
5 points, please.
5 points. 1, 2, and then 3, 4, 5 up there.
Okay. See, that's also very helpful for everyone else. Alright, 4.
Okay, to me, bids to me. I currently have a strength 3. Okay, and I can do stuff based on my hand.
How do these cards work?
The cards have a little navigation icon on the bottom.
No, 5. Sorry.
5. Okay, great. Doesn't matter.
Any ships?
Yes.
Plus strength.
Correct. I have 3.
Be nice
4.
to have ships, wouldn't it?
I have 3, 4. I'm gonna bid 7.
8.
I just want to make you pay for it.
I hear.
Yep.
I mean, I need it.
Yes.
There's no option but.
Oh, I know. That's why I bid the maximum I could.
So I do have a ship of 2.
Okay, so you have to pay another 6.
So toss me down by 6.
Now,
do I have
the way
to
it works
spend?
If you so interestingly enough, what you can do, because it might be the best thing if you math it out, is you could give up this 6 over here, and that would be the full 8 because you also get to add the tactics value
and
instead of then keep this for something else. It's a possibility because I don't see a better way for you to. How else you
have to give up that whole tactic.
That's what I feel it has to do. Well, no, only if he decides to. If he counts the tactic, he has to give up the whole complement. If he doesn't count the tactic, he doesn't.
What do you mean if I count the tactic? I would give up the tactic value.
If correct. If you're saying those 3 are counting as 8 because it's 3 from here and those 2 from here. Okay. Whereas if you give up 2 swordsmen and a horse, that's only 6.
Yep.
And you'd have to give up another 2 from here.
I think that's okay.
I think it makes the most sense.
So drop me by 6 down, right? Which
is
by 8.
By 8 down.
Ooh.
You're down to 4. Again, it got you out of your lurch. You have to build back up again.
Take off his tactic. He does not have a tactic anymore.
He still has tactic. He still has tactic.
So
he doesn't benefit from the tactic, but he's still.
I take 2 from my worker pool, and then I generate 3 more.
Yes.
I can have an army.
Yes.
I didn't need anything.
Oh, I understand.
The world is good to me, and things are happy and peaceful. Okay, She-Ra. It's like life has been given to my tribe.
The Luvar keeps.
You're all going to die. What?
Yes.
Sorry. What just came out? I'm not really like these late game cards though. Ooh, they're expensive.
Because you didn't prep your civ for this.
I'm doing well.
Okay.
I'm tied with you.
She's doing well, and you've crippled you and I.
It's quite alright. Cripple yourselves away.
That's why we team up. I've told you this. You didn't even share your food with me. I had to take it by force.
Okay, can you read what those leaders do?
Yes. Antonio Igadi. Developing an urban building costs you 1 science less for each other type of urban building you have. Your best urban building of each type produces an extra culture. Okay? Then we have Maria Teresa. Whenever you gain or increase your population, score science and culture.
I gave it to you.
At the start of your action phase, you get 1 resource for building and upgrading military units. 3 if you're one of the 2 weakest players.
What's Catherine?
Catherine is once per game, as a political action. You may cause each civilization with a lower strength rating to lose a yellow token. Okay? If at least 1 yellow token is lost, 2 in a 4-player game, you gain 1 yellow token. So she gives you culture on an ongoing basis, she gives you military might, and she gives you a once per game slightly annoyance.
So annoying. Okay. For 2, taking Gaudi.
He's good for you.
Which was really nice.
Okay.
Because I have 4 different types.
I want the revolutionary idea so bad. Light bulb.
I want everything. That's how this game works.
No, I don't. There's not much I can use. There's like 3 cards here that I could actually take advantage of.
Okay.
And I need more. 2 of them are titled Frugality.
I need more resource production.
2. I am spending 3 to take my Statue of Liberty.
Nice.
Oh, very cool.
It's a good card.
1, 2, 3. Because that was important.
I'm sad the Louvre Museum's going to be gone before it comes back around to me.
Yeah.
It's a good card. I couldn't use it.
It's very expensive to get, but if you can get it, it's 5 culture a turn.
Yeah. Which is what she's scoring already.
Yeah.
And then I'm spending...
That's doubling her scoring.
3.
That's huge.
Spending 3. I don't have a person!
That's always hard.
Ooh, oh my gosh. Do
you
want
can't afford a person.
Solutions or do you want emotional empathy?
Hey, hold it! Oh, I'd have to disband one of those. I think it's worth it. I have such a lead on you guys in points.
That's true.
What are you disbanding? Your military?
No, I'm not disbanding my military.
I recommend you do it, personally.
No.
I don't even know what I'm saying, but I just recommend it.
Okay, I'm taking efficient upgrade.
I hear you.
For 1 token. And it's so painful.
I don't think I went through all of this.
And then I have 1 action left. Frugality.
Okay.
2nd action.
Slide things down.
This discards.
I think I might have missed some resource production, but I don't remember enough to take it back. I'm just, if the audience is paying attention,
it's all good. Again, I warned.
I have this echoing fear.
Hey, look what came out.
I don't need that.
Look whose turn it is.
Oh, I need that. Selective breeding.
So painful. Okay, discard excess military cards. I can have 2.
Okay.
Discarding this.
My turn, right?
No, it's my turn.
Okay.
Score points.
I'm going to go ahead and draw up.
I'm going to go ahead and play a card over here. That's going to... Shira, I'm going to show you the card. I'm going to reveal this event. Vast Territory. I think... Interesting. I think I'm getting Vast Territory.
That's fine. You can score that.
So I am starting the bidding for Vast.
Hang on. I get to drop my military cards before you do so.
Sure.
I scored my points. I get to score science. 1, 2, 3. Corruption takes away, sadly, 2 cubes. Food production is
Remember, I drew up 3 cards.
I pay 1 for food
that would be
consumption.
huge if you would finally be able to actually come back to the game.
And then can I just have 2 military cards?
2 military cards, yes. Okay. Bidding's starting on Vast Territory, and I'm going to start the bidding at 3. Jesse, to you.
Yep. I'm just counting. 6.
6. Sure.
Pass.
Okay, 6. You'd have to give up 2 military might and that from your hand. I will... Ooh, 6.
He's like, I'm getting vast territory.
You can have it.
Okay. So this is gone.
2.
This has got to go.
And how was the other 2?
I had extra stuff from things like...
No, what do you mean? You have to give up military might or these.
You said strength.
It's from here.
What?
I have 4 there.
That's 4 is from this and this, but you can only give up your actual military might.
What are you talking
about? You couldn't have bid 6.
You can't bid, this doesn't count. You can't use that.
Why can't I lower...
Because to lower this...
So like my minimum is 2 now?
What you can give up is your 2 here and any cards in your hand.
My minimum is 2 is what you're telling me.
I don't know if you mean my minimum is 2.
My bottom is now 2 because of that card.
Correct.
It's not that I have 2 to spend.
Correct.
I thought it was more like a resource.
You could still have bid 4 and see how it gone.
I bid 4.
Sure. You're bidding higher than 4.
That's another one of those things that I just... until it happens.
It's all good.
No, I'm not bidding higher than 4.
I am going to let you have it, Jesse.
Wow. That's bad of you.
Okay.
Oh, look who's talking.
He needs me to support.
I don't actually need the yellow, and I can't afford to give a blue token.
This blue token goes...
I don't want Jesse to have it, but I don't want it myself.
It doesn't help me that much. I'm still desperate and squabbling.
You guys shouldn't have bid so high then.
We all got this. Okay. On my turn, I'm going to go ahead, and I have 6 actions to play.
Please drop me by 2.
Drop 2 by 2. Yes, that would be my absolute pleasure. Okay. Ironically, I'm winning in strength right now. I am going to grab architecture. Can you lower me by 6 here?
Nice.
You're playing it with 2.
Yes, I'm playing it right now.
2 actions.
Yep, I'm playing it right now. Can you lower me by 6? The reason I'm playing it right now is because that immediately lets me spend 1 action to right away build the rest of my states over here.
Oh, yes.
And that's going to cost me, I have to give up 1 more, total of 4.
You've established the Silk Road.
Yep, I've established the Silk Road, which means now can you bump me up 2 culture and 1 science production.
Nice.
Okay.
2 culture, 1 science.
And I still have 3 actions left. I could take Revolutionary Idea to spite Jesse. I think it's a good idea.
No, not me. I don't need that card.
I'm not actually sure because they're all... Like, some of these cards are better than others in terms of helping me. I really do want coal, but coal's also not that helpful, honestly. I think I'm going to go ahead and do the following. I'm going to gain 3. So I'm playing that card for 1, which is going to gain me 4, basically. Okay?
Yep.
That's going to be 4. You can put that over there, sure. Okay. Then I'm going to spend a military action to make this person into this, spending all 5. This is important. You should pay attention. Okay, so I now have 2 cannons. Okay. Then I'm going to spend a tactic to put this over here.
Yep.
And that puts me at 5
Where's
plus
your
3
horse?
plus 3 puts me at 11.
Where's your horse?
Whose horse?
You.
Me?
Yes.
What? Decide.
You need a horse.
Wrong card.
What do you mean?
Unless I'm missing something.
No, you're right. Wrong card.
Okay.
Okay.
Same net effect, though.
Yes.
2 cannons.
And I'm at 11 now.
Apparently a fortification's a decent thing to have.
Yes.
And here I am with a squadron of angry men with sticks.
The tides are turning. And then I still have 2 actions left.
What's the 5 and 3 mean?
5 and 3? Oh, this means if it's using expired cavalry. So if it's using people from 2 ages behind. Okay. So then I can go ahead and I can have 2 actions left. I could take Revolutionary Idea, which is not the worst, but I don't know if I care enough. Because that could be helpful. They could all be helpful. Everything is so helpful here.
What's my hand limit now?
Your hand limit is equal to the number of actions. Your red actions.
6?
Yeah. Okay. I think I might just spend 2 to take Revolutionary Idea. It's a bunch of science, which is not bad for me.
It's 4 science.
It's a bunch
it's
of
not
science.
That good for you either. You're so frustrating.
I know. I try to be. Increase your population after you pay the cost. I think Revolutionary Idea is good for me. I gain 4 turn. I could take Navigation. Navigation is not bad either because it gives me a bunch of that towards that. Oh my gosh, decisions. I think I'm taking Revolutionary Idea because it hurts you, Jesse.
I know.
Okay.
I know.
And then I'm going to end my turn. You can go ahead and do that. Do your sequence. I'm going to discard a card over here and then draw up and go with my sequencing.
Coal is coming out.
Thank the Lord.
Organized religion is coming out. Journalism is coming out. And architecture is coming out. So, let's see.
Sure, can you bump me up 5 science and 6 culture? I got the culture. Did you move me up 2 culture for... You didn't, because I was tied with him for playing an event. Okay. And then I draw 1 card.
I am going to go ahead and play an event, which means I'm pulling 1.
Can you give him 2?
It's the first time I haven't been in the lead here, which could hurt.
Yes.
The strongest civilization scores 3 and gains 1 population. The weakest civilization loses 3 and gains 1 population.
You're the weakest.
You're the weakest.
I lose 3 victory points, and I lose 1 population.
It's painful
no,
on either side.
That doesn't happen. You put 1 from here down here.
Yeah.
What if it can't fit?
It doesn't matter. It's with the right. Okay.
Man, I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that.
Sure, do you see the event?
No. I still get to see it.
Okay. Taking an action.
Why would you do that?
Up,
He's hoping he'll be stronger soon.
to draw up Catherine the Great. Taking a second action to play down Catherine the Great.
That takes away 1 of your red cubes. Oh,
no, it doesn't.
She
gives me a red cube. Oh, it goes this way.
Net.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Once per game, as a political action, you may cause each civilization with a lower strength rating to lose 1 yellow. It's with a lower strength rating! And now I'm no longer lower.
Catherine likes being powerful.
I understand. A turn ago, before I bid on everything.
It's almost like if you give up everything to maintain the collapse of your civilization, there's a cost.
1 science and 1 victory point. At the start of your action phase, you get 1 ore for building and upgrading military units. 3 ore if you are one of the 2 weakest players. Oh, now she is actually potentially better for me.
You are one of the 2 weakest players.
Interesting. What a conundrum.
I agree.
I like the power that Catherine the Great gives me, and she also gives me 2 score, right? Did you up me already?
I'd up you for her.
I think I'm committing to her.
Okay.
Okay. Spending an action to...
You spent an action to draw her up.
2 actions.
No,
I did. Yeah.
But then putting her into play replaces someone, so you get an action back.
Oh, you get an action back?
That's why.
So spending 2 to draw up selective breeding.
Yeah.
Watch your hand limit.
I have it. Okay. I've got a 6 hand limit.
Yes, you do. It's much nicer than the original 4.
So here's the next question. I've got 2 workers right now. I'm not generating quite enough ore, and I only have 5 science. So the option is get more ore or get more...
Did you hear that? Get more ore or... It's late.
I was gonna say it's late. I was like, oh, it's okay. It's okay.
I thought it was punny.
It was punny.
So I have a question.
But age 1 cards are going to leave.
Your government produces points equal to its level. Is my level 2?
Yeah, if that's what shows on it.
That's what I was curious.
Yeah.
So I'm putting down...
It also gives you 3 population, which is another draw.
Oh, I know what it gives me.
I'm spending 5 science Shira to establish selective breeding.
Sure, can you move Jesse down 5 science?
Don't just...
Then...
You spent an action for that?
Yep.
Did I move you up?
You moved up 5 science, right?
I did. I count. You spent science last turn.
I know. I just said I haven't been tracking. It's all the way far over there. Do you move my science box? Yes, perfect. Good.
When you tell me to adjust something, I adjust.
Yep.
I'm impressed that he has gotten by this long with this.
It's pretty. He's very effective.
I'm paying rich land, which is going to be another action. Build or upgrade a mine or farm. Pay 2 less. I will go ahead and put a worker into the mine. Okay.
So that didn't cost you anything?
No. This is very stressful because now, like, I'm down to like not a lot of actions left. It's an action to take a person, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, which will move. Oh, sorry, move a person up here. That'll cost me 2 food to have done that. I'm gonna be losing ore if I don't find a way to dump more stuff. So I'm gonna take a military action. So that action happened. I'm now taking a military action in order to spend. What do we go for? If I added 1 more person, I'd bump by my tactic as well.
No, you need 3 people.
I need 3 here, but if I added 1 more person here...
No, you need 3. You
Also,
don't have the leader that helps you for that.
Also, remember that leader gave him 2 points?
Oh, it's gone, yeah.
Which leader gave me 2 points?
But this one gives him 2 points too.
I'm saying...
That leader gave me... Okay.
He's currently at 2, 3. I don't know if there's a 4th, but I think he's got at least 3 point generation.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. So I'm going to spend... I'm going to spend 3 ore, which is going to keep me from collapsing there, to go ahead and establish one of my units up here in Knights. Please push me up by 2.
I love how his entire turns have become phrased as, which will keep me from collapsing here. I'll plug that gap over here.
I'm doing it, I mean, pretty well,
I'll try not to die over
pretty
here.
Pretty well. I can take another military action. I don't have the ore necessary, and I don't think I have anything. When you develop infantry and cavalry, I could do it with less science. I gain points. That is going to be the end of my turn. I'm going to pull these back.
Sure, you want to clear the card room?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're like rushing around trying to plug the dike desperately with your fingers.
2 science, please, Shira. 3 up here. Okay. Corruption doesn't happen. Food production does happen.
Okay. My turn. I'm preparing an event.
Ooh, I like events now. So much more friendly.
1, 2, 3.
The weakest civilization loses 1 colony. That player chooses which one.
Jesse,
lose a colony.
What's a colony?
A colony is going to be one of those.
One of these 3.
You will lose the bottom effect of the colony.
I don't want to lose a colony.
That's not the question on the table.
But if I say I really don't want to lose
then it's okay.
Okay. Mm-hmm. We're going to do the...
It's all bad. It's all bad.
Have I recovered enough to lose people? I think I might have.
The nice part is if you lose this one, you get that cube back.
Yeah, I think I might have. I'm going to lose 3...
And you get 1 blue cubes.
And I'm going to return a blue cube.
This card goes away.
Okay, I played that. Now, for actions.
I like being top military.
It's fun until you collapse because you didn't build the rest of the economy.
Spending an action to
I spend it all on all of that.
replace this with Antoni Gotti, which gives me my action back.
And you no longer see events and get 3 culture per event. I love it.
I know. It's
you're
risky.
Still like 40 points ahead of us.
It's risky, but I'm weakest in. Okay, Antoni Gotti. Developing an urban building technology costs you 1 science less for each. So spending urban technology costs me 1 science less for each type. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it costs me 4. So is this considered an urban building? Blue?
No.
What are blue?
What are blue? They're technologies. They're something else. They're not, I don't know what they're called, but they're not urban buildings.
An urban building technology? It's not an urban?
No. Technology is any car that has a technology cost.
Okay. These are urban buildings,
Yes.
the gray ones. Okay. That's still helpful to have him there.
Oh, of course, it's helpful.
Okay. I will...
Remember you.
Okay. First action is spending these 7 over here to build the first stage of this wonder.
Ooh, very impressive.
I know. Second, where am I at? Oh, I am at 8. Fantastic. Second action is to spend 7 science. Take me down to 1 to grab this, which gets me, can I please have 3 blue cubes and 1 white cube?
That makes you very scary.
I already think she's scary.
You should have attacked her then.
You're under the assumption I've been able to.
You were.
Okay. Put that into play. So helpful to have things, isn't it?
It's very, very helpful.
I will have spent this to do that, develop a technology.
Okay.
Because that gets me 3 back. 1, 2, 3, and it was that same action. Drawing this up for 1 action. Because that's urgent. I'm spending this to increase my population, which is spending all 3. However, I get the 3 back with that. So that was another action. Alright, what is over here? Scientific method, urban growth. I already got that coal. That person, though. What do I want to do with him? I don't have any coal. Oh. Everything is so painstaking. Where's the one that gives you, like, resources right away? It's nowhere. Okay. I will... Developing an urban building costs me that. Your best urban building of each type produces 1 extra point. That's cool. This is going to produce... Is that correct?
I think you get 4 extra points.
1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. So I'm going to be producing 9 points.
That's not great.
Nope.
That ticks that up to there. That was helpful. Alright. Now, I'm spending 1 to draw in... No, I don't want the scientific method. I would rather have organized religion. Lots of smiley faces. That was 2. I will take urban growth for another. And I will take... You know what? I will take the scientific method for my last one.
Okay.
That's all my actions. They all come down.
When do cards cycle? Like when we go to age 3, all my H1 cards leave?
Not the ones you've played.
And not the ones I've
cards in your hand and unfinished wonders.
Okay.
This is cards.
We move on to the next round. Whenever you're ready, sure, let me know. Draw your hand up or not.
1, 2, and then 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
That was my 9 points. Score my 3. 1, 2, 3. And then corruption, I don't have. Food production, I will produce 3 food. Got to feed 2 to the people. And then resource production. Alright, I'm done. Can I please have 2 military cards?
Okay. That's going to be very relevant and important because I am aggressing against you. I am playing that over there, and I'm going to either remove your leader or your unfinished wonder from play.
Wow. Awkward.
My strength is 11.
11?
Yes.
To my...
2. The good news is that I think your leader and wonder are both amazing, and I haven't decided which one I want to kill.
Was it the 9 points she was getting every turn?
It's obnoxious.
Okay.
Jesse.
Okay.
The Statue of Liberty is going to give her 5 points. Plus, I'm effectively taking away 7 of her resources.
And honestly, with you doing this, it actually opens up a interesting conversation. If only I hadn't discarded everything.
Yeah.
All right, which one are you taking?
Oh my gosh, they're both really, really good. I feel like you'd be bothered more by the Statue of Liberty though, because there's a feeling of investment of the 7. So I'm gonna take the Statue of Liberty away.
Okay.
I really don't know which one's worse. I get 6 points for that. We're gonna go ahead and go up 36 over here.
Yeah, Ash, I agree. You growl at him.
Oh please, look at your points. You are obnoxious right now. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and that's my aggression. I'm gonna go ahead and grab coal if you don't mind giving me coal. That's gonna be that over there.
Have my eyes on that.
I don't care if you have your eyes on it, Jesse. It doesn't particularly make a difference. Okay. I need more. That's what I need.
So annoying.
Did you not have to spend any military for that?
No.
No.
You just gave it to him?
You didn't have a choice, Jesse.
Don't have a choice.
That's not how this works. Okay.
The dumb part is that I just needed 1 extra military.
Stop.
That's the dumb part.
So I'll just have to make sure to get my military higher. Okay.
Yeah. You better.
I want a lot of things right now, and none of these cards are helpful for me. I need more resources, my problem. So I'm going to go ahead and play this coal over here. This is going to go over here. That's going to be a card that goes there. That will cost me 7 technology, which I don't have, right? I'm going to play this technology, which is going to be 5. So
Why
I'm gonna,
5?
Because I go up. I get 1 extra whenever I play a yellow card, an action card. Okay.
So 6 plus 5 is 11. Now how much are you spending?
So I'm spending 7.
Okay. You spending all your actions?
All my actions. What do you mean?
I'm saying, are you spending appropriate actions to
Yeah.
all that
I spent
stuff?
2 actions so far. Okay. I have 4 actions left. The problem is it's still not enough. It's ridiculous how that is. Okay. I will go ahead and spend an action to promote this person up here, which is essential, unfortunately. That's going to cost me 2. Okay. I don't necessarily need to do that, actually.
I should have more science, because peaceful changing of government costs me 1 science less for each urban building you have.
I'm going to generate a person over here. That will cost me 5. 5 food, which is going to be these 3 cubes over here. That'll be my third action there. I still have more actions. I can go ahead and generate more people on there, which is not the worst, but also not the best. Oh my gosh, I feel so starved for things. I can generate another person. I am starved. It's okay. It's okay.
It's been a hard game for him, Shira.
It is very hard. Look at where Shira's points are. This is not the time to feel bad for her. I'll go ahead and generate another person for another 5. It's going to be, this is going to slide down here. This is going to go 1, 2, like so. That's going to be another person up here, which is going to go straight to cover my discontent worker.
Nice.
And then I'm going to do it again.
I love discontent workers.
So I spent 2 on the technology, and then I've spent 3 on building people. Okay, so this person's going to pop up here for another 5, which means all these are going down. Okay. So that's going to cover my no wastage there. I still have an action left. I could take Architecture. I could take Alfred Noble over there, although I don't really love him right now as an action. I could take Cavalryman. I could take Journalism. Journalism's certainly not bad. I don't mind having more of those, but I don't think it's the best. I think the best might be going ahead and taking a slightly inefficient action to build another person over here. Arguably. Yeah, so I'm going to do that. That's going to cost me 2. It'll generate some more resources. Okay, that is my turn. I'm done. At the end of my turn, I'm going to draw 1 action card, because I spent the rest. Okay.
Took off. Okay.
I haven't figured out how to get science yet.
Can I have... Sure, speaking of which, can I have 5 science?
This gets you science, that gets you science.
Yes, but you need science to build those sciences, and I haven't done that very well. Everything seems to want science, is what I'm...
Late game, yes.
You're doing very well for your first game.
Thank you.
Your turn? Are you playing an event? Let's start with that.
I've learned to despise them.
Yes, we've been there. We know the feeling.
Is it play an event, attack someone, or establish a treaty?
Correct.
Yes.
But someone could reject your treaty.
Correct. But generally when you're playing... I would say most of the time people are not rejecting treaties. Most of the time. Although, unless it's a bad treaty for them. If you're like, here's a treaty that's really helpful for me, but not for you, they'll reject it, yes.
What if you're very threatening?
And they'll still reject it.
Who are you giving treaty to?
We're almost done with age 2.
I don't know that I'm giving a treaty.
Think faster.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yes, I said think faster.
I would like to offer a treaty.
To
sender.
That's what I thought. It's going to replace...
No, this is my treaty offered to him. He has to be careful.
Every time one civilization develops technology, it pays 2 less science, and the other civilization pays 1 less.
If the other cannot pay 1, the technology cannot be developed.
Oh, wait. This isn't you pay 1 less. It's I have to pay for yours, and you have to pay for mine.
No, so it works is we both work together. You pay 2 less for your technology, but I contribute 1. So you're saving 2, but I have to give up 1.
Okay.
Okay. The problem is it basically rewards the person who's doing more science.
Yeah.
So I don't mind saying yes to this.
No, it's bad for me.
That's what I mean, it's not bad for you. It is good for you. It's better for me. Because inherently I have more science to spend, so I'll probably be building more science, and you'll be paying for the sciences I'm building.
Yeah, you're going to be able to use my science resource.
Yeah.
Because I'm not building any science, ever. That's the problem. Put a card in
there. Okay. Events which I've grown to love. Ooh, strategic territory.
Okay, thank God.
Okay.
Wow.
5 military cards and 4 military might. Okay. Jesse, you can start the bid.
Bidding at 4.
Sure.
Pass.
I'll go to 5.
Yours at 5.
So I have this for 3, and then this for 1, and this for 1. Puts me at 5. This goes away, which means I lose a total of 8 military might. Because I only have this 3, I've lose the 5 from this. So this goes down to 3. But I do get this, which means I go straight back up 4. And I get to draw 5 cards. 4.
Oh man, oh man, oh man.
I agree.
Actions. Okay. Actions are things that I do on my turn to do stuff. Spending 1 to spend 3 to put someone into philosophy. That's a rhyme. I do it all the time.
You have 3 limits, so yeah. Okay.
Spending 1 to have lots of fun. These people here like cheese and beer.
Okay, make your blue cubes go down, by the way.
I know where they always go. It just makes me sad. Oh,
your rhyming stops?
Not yet. 4 actions left.
Yep.
I'm going to go ahead and buy a breakthrough card for 1 to put into my hand. And then going to go ahead and spent most of my food and resources. Bronze is a resource that I desperately need more of. How much science do I have?
The best urban building produces 1 extra, not doubled. So this would only produce 1 extra. So this would be producing 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I'm up to 8. Can you take me down 1 point, please?
Move Sherry down 1 point. I can't believe you're producing 8 a turn. It's deadly.
I'm going to buy 2 to draw up rich land.
Okay.
I don't think I can do a military action. Actually, I could with 2 resources. Or I could go ahead and take an action to add someone else to bronze, which is maybe not the craziest thing. How do I don't have many people in food either, shockingly enough. Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
All your actions? Okay.
That's all my actions, and I'm not doing a military. So, discard down, I'm okay. Score up. I get 3 points, which should make you all quiver. Please give me 3 science this time. Amazing.
We have Charles Darwin. Each of your temples gives you 1 happy face less. Each of your labs and libraries produces extra culture. Taking a technology card costs you 1 civil action less. Okay.
Ooh, Harvard
College, once per turn. And then we have this. We have journalism.
Okay.
And Harvard College is once per turn you may play an action card you took during that turn.
It's pretty nice.
It's flexibility. Constitutional monarchy, which I believe Jesse has.
I have that, yes.
I am not going to play an event. They're detrimental at this point.
No, they're lovely. Please play them.
For 1 action, I am spending all 7 of my science to tick that down. This goes on top over here. And then that was 1 action. Second action is going to be upgrade a farm, mine, or urban building, pay 3 less. So 2 to 8 is 6, pay 3 less is pay 3. So I'm spending 1, 2, 3. And you are upgrading to here, which is oh so lovely. This is going discarded. So that was my second action. Next action is going to be this. Build or upgrade an urban building, pay 3 less. I'm going to build this with him, pay 3 less, so I pay nothing. That was another action. So now I'm producing an extra point and an extra science.
It's considered technology.
What's considered technology?
Is it these?
Grabbing this.
Yeah, anything's a technology. Anything with a technology.
Another point. Spending 4 food. Stop, guys. Stop. Spending 4 food. He's still down there to put him in, which is another action. Oh.
Is that yours?
Yes, from last round.
4 in to do that. I don't know if that actually helps me. Put the 4 back. Put him back here. Yeah, no, I might as well 4 down here. Put him here. Okay, and then now what do I want to do with cards? I need lots and lots. I took that for 1. I have 3 actions left. I should take...
I didn't lose my food. I didn't...
Taking this
3
for 1 action.
Sorry,
and then...
1 down and 1 there.
Oh, okay.
And then which one do I want? I will take this for my last 2.
Alright, slide things down, clear the card row, and go through your cycle.
Can you please take me up to 80 points?
I'd rather not.
Thank you.
Okay. Clear the card row, start moving down.
Discard excess military cards. I will discard these. And score.
We are on to the next stage.
4.
Next stage.
Ooh.
Okay, so everybody, let's go through some sequences here. Where are the level 3 cards? Level 3 cards are over here. Gonna give it a quick shuffle. Anyone lose any level 1 wonders under construction, and any level 1 cards or leaders.
Losing 2 level 1 cards.
Okay.
Did I get things for that?
You don't get anything for that.
Just shame?
Just shame.
Okay.
Shame for being inefficient.
I feel it.
Yes, you should. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead. I am going to lose no level 1 cards, but I am going to lose my level 1 leader,
Can I please have 2 military cards?
Which means I just lost an action. Which is not very pleasant. I am currently at 9. Okay, fine. So, for this turn, Patriotism. I will take Patriotism, if you don't mind. Pass me that. Thank you.
Are you doing an event?
Oh, yes, I probably should do that. I'm starting with this event over here, playing this down here, and revealing this, which is going to be... Each civilization scores points equal to its science rating. So I get 5 points.
I get 4 points.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I get a grand 3.
Okay. And can you give me... I get 2 more points for playing the event. Okay. Okay.
You put me up to 4. To 84. Making sure I'm getting...
And then I take 1 because I took that card. And then I get to go ahead and do other things.
Oh, and we had to lose people? Did we go?
Oh, yes, we do have to lose 2 people. Everyone lose 2 people for your bank.
Wow. Yep. I don't like that.
No one said that liking was part of the game, Jesse.
Did they not?
No.
So this person automatically goes here to cover?
Yes. I mean, you don't have to automatically, but if you don't want to not produce, you probably should do that.
I mean, it would be next turn, right? I have a turn to catch him up. Alright.
Labs and libraries boost an extra culture. Taking a technology card costs you 1 civil action less. It's not helpful, Charles. You're not helpful. If you have no discontent workers... Interesting. Okay, cool. Okay, so... I know what's going on here, but I need options. Okay. That's that. I'm, interestingly enough, debating that. No, I should wait. Okay, cool. I'm going to go ahead and do the following. I'm going to spend 6 this to go ahead and upgrade, or should I upgrade or should I straight up build? I think I'm going to straight up build a person, because at this point I just need all the boosters I can get.
So it's 8.
It's going to cost 8, yeah. That's better because I can't do that twice anyway. That's going to be, I should need more production at this point.
Cover up your stuff.
Yeah. Okay, that'll be that over here. That's going to set me up for a better next turn. This turn, that was kind of lousy. That was another action, so that's action 2. I have 3 actions left. I could take a wonder. Once per turn you play an action card you took right this turn. I could take a technology. I don't want to. I could take the Republic, which is not the craziest thing, but also not the best thing. I could take the Constitutional Monarchy, which is also not the craziest, not the best thing. I kind of like some of these options on the table, but not all of them. Or I could take one of those over there, which is also not the craziest and not the best. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm actually going to spend... No. Okay. Sorry I'm taking so long here. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and... Before I spend one of my actions, before I spend one of them, I'm going to spend 3 to grab Nelson Mandela.
Wow.
And then 1 to put him right down, which will give me that action, and then let me play it. So I just changed the sequence, because he gives an action back. Does that make sense to you?
Yep.
Alright. That's my turn. So he's going to score 2, and you move me up 2 on the culture track as a result. So I can somewhat pretend I'm catching up to Shira.
Look at you! You're getting 8 a turn!
That's very, very impressive. I go from 49 to 57.
I mean, it's 7 turns late, but...
57.
And I'm giving you your science.
Yep, thank you. 5 science.
Okay, Jesse, it's your turn.
Yeah.
You have your turn all planned out? Ready?
I mean, I've certainly been thinking about it. It is a stressful game, and it continues to change. I am going to play down a level 2 here. 1, 2. Pulling up the last level 1. Uncertain borders. The strongest civilization takes 1 yellow token from the weakest civilization's yellow bank.
Sure. Can I have a token? Thank you. Appreciate that.
You need that, too.
Appreciate you.
Here you go.
Okay. Let's go over here.
I would have loved to have had that, personally. I'm just throwing that out there, you know. No in particular reason. Not spiteful at all. Promise. 1 action to produce 1 person with all of the luscious food we have available. You pop up into that space. That 1 person, I'm then going to spend a military action to spend 3 ore to convert that person into Sir Arnold Reginald IV, who is going to be a lovely knight. Then I am taking a military action to establish Hassuz. So does this one go away?
Which one?
This one go away.
The tactic is still available.
Okay.
You only go on tactical.
Hassuz is going to give me 4. So Sender, I go up by 2 and then up by 4. No, we're in the round 3, up by 5.
Why 5?
2 horses, that plus age.
Oh, interesting. Wow.
So I go up by 7
Is that a new
right
card?
now.
That's a new card, yeah.
I go up by 7 at the moment.
Plus 1, 2, or 3. I think that's correct, but
It's the age symbol.
Potentially. Okay, cool. You go up to 7.
Yep.
You go to 11.
What does it mean? The age of his military.
That's what I'm looking up right now. It's in the new card book.
Oh, interesting. I could see it meaning that as well.
Yeah.
Plus the level of the lowest... Oh, 2 plus the level of the lowest level unit in the army.
Active military. So it's actually -2.
Yeah.
So, still good, though. I mean, no, 3 is still very solid for me. Not angry at that at all. So the next question... Okay, that's the next question I have. Is there anything out there? You're out there. You cost 6. You're too darn expensive. I'm going to spend a action for Catherine the Great. I'm going to tap her, showing that I've utilized her action. Once per game, as a political action, you may cause each civilization with a lower strength rating. What is a political action? Is that the first action you do of the turn? Sender, political action.
Political action is the first thing, yeah.
Okay, so she's not gonna do that yet. Computers, satellites, rifleman. Literally nothing out here is very useful for me. I can't buy you. You cost 6. You both cost 8. I just don't have the science I need for that. I could upgrade if there was a single upgrade out here, but there's literally not a single upgrade, and I've got 5 actions available. So I guess the answer is to go ahead and look at spending a lot for a few cards. So once per turn, you may play an action card you took during that turn. Harvard College is not a bad card for me, considering I'm kind of surviving on my bootstrings. I think I'm going to pay 1 to go ahead and draw that up, and
it's
it
immediately
immediately...
cost you 2.
Why?
You already have a wonder.
Each wonder costs you 1 more.
Perfectly fine. I am literally trying to figure out how to throw away my actions, so that is a perfect compromise. After that, I think the next thing I should purchase... Do I continue just struggling along without any... It
would be my preference.
I'm going to spend 2 to draw computers up into my hand.
Okay.
And then I have 1 more that I could use. Journalism won't help me. Charles Darwin won't help me. This single action could be used to readjust someone. I could pull someone back from bronze. If I need the full bronze production, I think I do. I think it's useful. I desperately need the food production, though. 1 more action could be used to spend the last 4 bronze that I have in order to go ahead and cycle a cube up here. So I'm going to produce more food next turn. That's the end of my turn. Discard excess military. I have no excess military. Score. So up by 3. Shira, could please move science up by 3 as well. And I will start processing my board, Shira, while you begin.
All right.
So, Sender,
yes.
If this is producing 3 food, do I put 3 cubes up here?
No, you put 1 cube and it represents 3 when it's on that card.
Isn't that nice?
That is nice.
Jesse, I would like to offer you a pact.
Okay, I'd love to hear what you're offering.
Life
has been really hard.
Both civilizations had +3 to their strength. This pact ends if one attacks the other.
Sure.
No downside.
I mean...
I'm some strength.
You're scared of the world.
I'm scared of everyone. Now I just have to be afraid of Sunder attacking.
The world is a very dangerous.
That was my politics phase. Now I'm going to do fun things. All right. So this counts as an urban building technology, correct? Yeah. So I pay 1 less for each other type of urban building I have. This is this. So I have 1, 2, 3. So the 3 I pay 1 for that, and I put him into play. That cost me 1 action.
And you should have got rid of him.
And he's goes scary. Here.
Oh wait! How much do you paid 1 less? So you paid 3 other ones, whatever.
What?
How much do you pay less for that?
1 less for each other type of urban building. I have 3 other urban buildings.
You get 3. That's
sure. So I paid 1.
Yeah.
I can use him once a turn or always.
Doesn't say what. Doesn't say.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. And then I'm putting scientific method into play, which is a lab building, which costs me 3, which takes me down to 0. However, that's another action, and this comes on top of here. Now, we spend actions to upgrade people. So, upgrade a farm, mine, or urban building, pay 3 less. I'm going to upgrade him to here. Okay. So that's a difference of 4. So I'm paying 3 less, I'm paying 1. That goes here, pay 1. And you go up here, which the points stay the same. However, I get 2 more smiles. 1, 2.
Nice.
Smile goes there. I needed him. Okay. Then I cannot play any of you. I am going to spend actions. Build 1 stage of a wonder, pay 4 less. Upgrade farm, urban building, pay 4 less. Build 1 stage of a wonder, pay 5 less. Are there any wonders out that are nice? No, they're not. Okay, that's journalism. I believe I wanted that one for an action. Okay, grab this. For 2 actions, we should take satellites or a compass. Compass is super cool.
It's all cool.
Oh, but this might help me eke out alive here. Ha ha ha. Very funny. Can't eke out alive. Alright. We're gonna go where I'm strong. And take this for that too. And then I'm going to spend I have 3, 6. I'm going to spend my last 2 going to put back computers.
If you've made it to this part of the video...
Oh, they're amazing if they made it to that point.
It's
and then I have...
pretty decent.
I'm just going to let you know...
Actions.
There's a secret channel that we haven't advertised or told anyone about called Quack & Co. It's not a thing...
6.
Unless you search for it.
Unless you search for it. You're about 2.5 to 3 hours into this gameplay video.
You deserve to know.
You deserve to know. But don't tell anyone.
That's it.
Keep it on the down low.
I like it. It's a good time to tell people.
Yeah. And then...
Yeah. They earned it.
I mean, they did. Yeah. They really did. George. Oh, and Riha.
Okay. You know who's here. Alright, that's it. I actually can't do anything with my last action, sadly. Okay.
Okay, slide things down. Slide them down, slide them down. You go through your certain sequence while I go ahead and do things like playing events, because I think that that's still relevant.
You're doing an event?
Absolutely, I'm doing an event.
The world is good.
Even
People are kind.
I'm not the strongest. It's a little scary doing an event.
Rockets! Okay. Sender, I have found the one thing that will mean I won the game.
Please, enjoy them.
You score how many points for rockets?
I don't need rockets. What are you talking about?
How many points do you score if you have rockets?
I don't know what you're talking about at all.
How strong do I need to be?
I am getting 3 points. Give me 3 points, please.
Can you give me 9 points?
That really took the wind out of your sails.
That's okay. I do what I can. Okay. Each location may move one of the workers from one technology card to another. If the new location has a higher cost, the difference must be paid. That's interesting. That is interesting. Okay, then. Well, then. Interesting. I can move one worker from one technology card to another. Okay, well, I think I will move this to here. That should work for me.
I'm moving one from here.
Can I please have 2 military cards?
No, I don't want to do that. Where?
This is all very expensive.
Can I please have 2?
No.
And then where can you pay to move people from?
You can just move 1 cube to another place, but you have to pay the
anywhere?
cost.
Yeah.
I thought it specified.
One technology to another technology.
So
I just said so.
So that's gray to gray.
No, anything that's a technology card.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, these count as technology.
No,
right?
those aren't. Those are starting.
They're not technology?
I don't believe so.
I have no technology then.
That's a technology card.
And that's technology.
Don't you yell at me.
You can technically move from one to another. It doesn't specify what type. From one technology card to another. They're all technology.
You're telling me these are not starting technology?
I don't believe so. I could be mistaken. If you made it 2.5 hours in, let us know. Okay.
Those are absolutely starting technology.
So, the next thing I'm going to do...
Bronze is technology.
Sure, Jesse. Alright. I will go ahead and spend 2 actions to grab military theory. And another action, sure, can you move me down 11 points?
Down 11 points?
Down 11 points of technology.
Oh, technology, sure.
And can you move me up 2 on the technology track? Perfect. Okay, and I'm going to play military theory, which is going to give me 3 red actions. Jesse, can you give me that? 7 to 12. I'm up. Now I'm tied with you over there, Jesse.
Cool.
Very friendly place to be.
Not for long.
Okay, you're right. I agree, not for long. I'm then going to go ahead and play patriotism, which is going to give me 4 for military actions, which, oh, that's slightly annoying. It's okay, I'm still going to do that, okay. 4 for military actions plus my 1, so I get 4 and a military action, which means I'm now going to go ahead and pop you down there, which is going to give me a bonus 8, 3 plus now I have that back in play, so I go to 20. I agree with you, not for long. Okay.
Okay, I see what you're doing.
I see what you're doing. I still have 3 actions
We're raising our arms.
We're raising our arms. We're saying hi to our brethren, and I have 3 actions left. 3 actions left.
I don't have enough food.
I'm okay with that. Okay. I'm going to spend...
I don't have enough food either.
Those wonder stages aren't helpful to me. You know what is helpful to me? Gathering satellites for even more military might. Can I have satellites?
Why do you want to be so strong all of a sudden?
No reason at all. Then I'm going to go ahead.
Reasons.
And
they're
then
not good for the rest of us.
I'm going to spend 2 more actions to go ahead and upgrade 2 workers here, which is going to cost me a total of 6. So it's 2 workers. I go down there with that, and then these with these. And now I have a whole bunch of stuff coming in, because now I finally have resource production, which has been way too long.
Is that the end of your turn?
Go ahead. Do your thing,
What if I don't want to?
Okay, I'm picking you up 7 here.
Thank you. And what's it called? 8 over there.
Where are you on 80?
Yes.
60?
Yeah.
60 or 59?
60.
Okay, please put this down in the bin.
Okay.
Draw me up 1.
Appreciate it. Get 2 points.
1, 2.
Okay.
What
did I do for my... Did I play an event?
You did.
We draw it? It was food and movement. Oh, sorry. Can I have 3 points?
What's that card?
Okay. Then we go here. War over territory. This is... What is this?
I don't know.
Did someone play...
I think I put that in there. Is it not the right card?
No.
It's an ambush card?
That's a war.
It's a war.
Core.
What level is it? A 2?
2. Do you have an event you can
shuffle
shuffle in?
I definitely have an event.
Shuffle it into this pile, though. We're gonna just put it into the next pile, and we're going to draw the next one.
I've got 2.
Let's put it into the next pile, we're going to draw
I'm saying just grab one of the 2 that I have.
Fine.
That you can keep in your hand.
And this is wealthy territory.
So we're bidding for
4 resources and 9, what's it called?
9 resources and 4 cubes.
And I believe it's Jesse's turn?
To set up the establishing bid?
Yes.
I will bid 12.
12. Okay. I like it. I like the ambition. I will go... Jesse, share turn.
I can't.
Okay.
You take it far above my head, so before I can even put in a bid.
I'll go to 13.
So well.
Okay. So I have this as a... Oh, and you have to do a full complement if I do it that way. 1 second, sorry. I'm still going to do it. I think it still makes sense. That's painful, though. I'm going to go ahead and do that over there. So I'm doing 13.
What?
The full complement of this.
What are you doing?
Cycling
6
from
plus 5 is 11.
End of Sender's turn? Didn't cycle?
No.
I think I cycled it.
Well, there was holes all through it, so...
Okay.
And I haven't bought anything.
So I just went down 11, which is not fun for me. But the nice part is I do get this territory over here, which means I get 4 more cubes. Praise be unto salutations and all that. Okay. And 9 resources, which means I get 3 of these over here.
Okay. Oh, man. I'm paying...
End of my turn, I'm supposed to draw cards.
8 science Shira for computers. 3 to 11 is 8? I don't even have that. What? Can't even put anyone there, but I built it.
Things get expensive.
Oh, man.
Really quickly.
This is terrible. This breakthrough card, though, does let me get 3 science back, so thank you.
It's not a separate action. You play the card.
It's not a separate?
You pay the card to develop the technology. After you pay it, you score.
Oh, okay.
So.
I'm going to play this card, build or upgrade a mine or farm, pay 3 less, so this will cost 1 to put a cube up to here.
Okay.
And I now know how I have no cards.
That was not intelligible.
I have no cards in my hand.
Democracy is expensive.
Yeah, this is not good.
You should go for republics.
This is really bad. Oh man, what can I even purchase out here that makes sense? I'm working on this.
Reserve.
It's 3 to continue building this.
Oh, that's what you meant by democracy is expensive.
Yeah, yes.
I was like everything is expensive. Oh, no.
I mean, I will pay 3 towards this. Then I'm going to spend 1.
What's the Empire State Building?
On a reserve.
If I understand it correctly, it's insane.
Okay.
Compare your science, culture, and military might, and your resource production and food production, so 5 different metrics, with your opponents. For each you have the highest, score 8 points. Wow. It's up to 40 points if you're dominating at all.
Yeah.
Which I guess arguably even not. I'm dominating in that one, Jesse's dominating here, you're dominating here, which already means we're at max, 3 metrics.
Yeah.
But potential is insane. But it costs
17 resources at once.
At once. Which I guess makes sense. It's rewarding you for really,
If
really
you had that many resources to begin with. Last action?
I'm not sure there's much I can do with my last action.
Whenever you're ready, sir.
Passing, wasting my last action.
This comes down, slides. We have now level 3 cards. Who are you? Pierre. Each of your arenas, which are those, okay, produces 2 points. Please. Once per game, before your political action may declare Olympic Games, score 8 points until the end of the next turn. Whoever plays a war or aggression loses 8 points. It's cool. Can you please slide? You score 3.
I didn't produce anything, did I?
I don't know. I don't watch your thing.
No, I didn't, because I'm in the middle of doing what's called. I have more stuff. I would totally produce. I scored.
My turn.
Technology.
Not
I did that.
playing an action.
No. Food production is 2.
Can you put out new cards, please?
Food consumption is 1 down, 1 down. And then resource production is 3.
Military buildup, Marie Curie Slawdowski, and the Manhattan Project.
Okay. 6 minus 3. I'm paying 3 to put this in. 2, 3. Put in a printing press.
Did you do a action?
I didn't. No,
Manhattan Project. You immediately score culture equal to your science rating. And you get 13 military might.
These are so expensive. That was 1 action. I put that into play. Second action is I'm taking reserves for next round. Okay. Third action is I'm taking urban growth.
Late game of this is so crunchy.
It's a lot.
But you kind of, there's no way I could have prepared for this stage without having played through this stage.
Yeah.
6.
But now I immediately want to play again.
Yeah.
5.
Because I would start by building my irrigation.
Irrigation, To be fair, literally before we started playing, I said, Jesse's going to sit there and build up a huge military and then not win because he doesn't understand the point system.
Okay.
I did call him.
And then I'm efficient upgrade. Upgrade a farm or urban building. I am for 4 less. I'm upgrading 6 minus 4 is 2. So taking this down here and upgrading one of these. And then I still... No, I think I have to do it a different way. I'm upgrading this. Either which way. No, I will be good for that.
That's tough.
Yeah, no, I will do it this way. So I spent 2 because that was a difference of 6 minus 4 is 2. That was 1 more action. Discard. Then, all right, I have 3.
Oh my gosh,
4. We are going...
I don't know. I'm not going to do it.
What were you thinking?
I don't know this freedom of movement. If the new location has a higher cost than it's supposed to be paid, I don't know how it works with my discounts. So I'm not going to do anything.
Spending...
Oh, no, even over here.
3, 4. Another one. Put him up
cost
here,
of buildings.
which gives me another smile and 2 more points. And then... more fundamentalism or... What?
You're whispering.
Fundamentalism or democracy is the question. Democracy gives me 3 points. Fundamentalism gives me 6 military might, but I lose 2 science. It's a hard cost.
Oh.
No. I think I'm gonna go for democracy for our last 2 actions. And for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then for my last action, is there anything I can do? I don't believe there's anything I want, or I'll take this for my last action. All right.
Sender.
Give me 1 second.
Done.
I'm just checking one thing about whether it costs for upgrade. Okay.
Discard excess military cards. Can I please have 2 military cards? And can you score me 11 points, please?
Okay, so yeah, so I do get reduced costs for upgrades as well. So I would have actually had 2 more. When I paid last turn to upgrade 2 of these,
just take
I've had 2 more. So I forgot I was looking at for the cost of building, but not the cost of upgrading. Alright, on my turn, Shira.
Are you doing an event?
Oh, I'm doing an event. Shira, I'm declaring war against you. War over culture. It's going to cost me 3 military actions, and the victor gets 5 points plus points equal to the strength advantage.
Hang on.
No problem. I'm declaring war.
Okay, I
no problem. I'll wait for you.
I hear your war. Okay, I'm
Like
acknowledging.
Russia on the border. Don't worry about it. It's just gonna happen.
Acknowledging your war.
Okay. Could you move me down 8 science, sir? I'm building satellites, which is going to increase my military might by 3.
Can you do that while you're in the middle of this war?
Yes. The way war triggers is I finish out my turn. She gets a whole turn to build that defense, and then at the beginning of my next turn it resolves.
I understand.
Okay.
You told me about that. This is the first time we're doing it.
Then I'm going to spend 2 military actions. I think so, yeah, that makes sense. 2 military actions to build 2 units here. I don't have 2 units there. Oh my gosh, I may have screwed up.
You're still declaring war?
I'm still declaring war. Absolutely.
It's already been declared.
Okay.
At this point,
can I see my war?
I'm spending 3 civil actions, Jesse. 3 civil actions to take Manhattan Project.
Oh, you scoundrel.
Okay. Then I'm spending a single civil action because I have architecture.
You spent 3 military actions to do this?
Yep. I'm spending, because I have architecture, I can spend a single action to go ahead and spend 14 on this.
Ah, I wanted that so bad.
5, 6. 5, 6 plus, and you get 14, so that's going to be a total of 6 again, another 8.
Amazing.
So, this is 9, and then 1 back for that is 8. So I spend a total, so I immediately build that, and I immediately go up a whole chunk of points.
I'm still using knights.
Okay.
I'm on horses.
13, so I go to 25. Okay. And I immediately score equal to my science rating, which means I immediately get 7 points. So I go from 71 to 78. Okay. Unfortunately, I don't have the people I need to do the other thing I needed. That was 1 action there. I could simply disband 2 people, which I might need to do. I could build... Well, technically this is actually over here now, because I don't need that. That's actually not bad. Okay, so I could work with that. So I'm going to spend a civil action to disband a worker. Then I'm going to spend those 2 military actions to build, and then 10 more. So these 10 to go ahead and build these 2 as these for those 10, which immediately boosts me another 6 plus 5, another 11. So I go from 25 to 36. Okay. Then
I need you to win this battle.
She's not winning this battle.
What do you think I can do? He's got 36. How does he have 36?
You should not let someone build the Manhattan Project. It's kind of the thing.
And then lastly, I will take...
it?
Yeah, in a single turn.
In a single turn. Because I could build 3 stages at once with architecture.
I
will take urban growth as my last action.
I don't think you need it.
I don't. Who's anything about needing it?
You're taking 5 points plus points equal to the strength advantage from the defeated. Okay.
Correct. Which hopefully is going to be notable.
It's going to be like 30 points.
Yes.
I don't lose anything, though.
You do.
What do I lose?
5 points.
No. You get to lose all the points.
Oh.
What?
Just take, right?
From the defeated civilization.
Wow.
Yeah, okay.
Wow, that's a big deal.
And that's my turn. I'm done. I'm going to go through my end of turn sequence. I can discard my hand down, but I don't think I need to because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards. I go ahead and score points. Could you move me up 7 technology? And I go up 8 culture from 78 to 86. And then I produce. So I get 2 of these. I have to go ahead and lose production of that. And then gain over here these 3. Okay. And then I draw a single card.
If you were attacking me, I might go negative.
You're not who I want to target because you're not who I'm worried about.
I'm also very strong with my knights. I legitimately am at the point in the game where I don't really know what I'm doing. I mean, I know what I'm doing, but like I don't...
While we were working with fire and the wheel, you were like, much sharp spear.
We've got a very advanced civilization, okay? We're going to go ahead and gain 4 food. This feels important. And then, if I make my people unhappy, it's going to hurt me even more.
Make my people unhappy.
Well, I'm going to invest in Harvard College, I think. 3. Going to build 1 here, and then this card will let me finish it off because I build 1 stage of wonder, paying 5 less. So this wonder completes. I can now purchase a card and play a card at the same time. So military build-up. For each civilization stronger than yours, you have extra coal for building and upgrading military units. 5 in a 3-player game. So I'd have 5 extra. But I have no...
Each.
I have no...
4 each. Oh, yeah, only one is.
I have no people. Oh, tanks, though. I could do tanks, and I could do military buildup. I need 9 science for tanks, though. Guess what I don't have? Any science.
I should have took this up. I have 5, and I should have 1 more.
I'm going to spend 3... on revolutionary idea.
Okay.
I'm going to play that immediately to get me 6 science, please.
You cannot play something
yes,
you
I
just
can
picked.
because I have Harvard College.
Cool.
That just take me down 3 because I'm going to spend another action cube to go ahead and purchase tanks. Tanks are going to go here.
Tank costs you 3 less to build, right? Oh tank. No, yeah, because you Colosseum.
Yeah, so take me down by 3.
Why 3? This is 9.
Oh, it cost me 3 less to build.
So you go down by 6. You go down to 0.
And you get 2 culture.
You develop it with a discount equal to their level. So no, I don't go down at all.
The level's 3.
Yes, but
that's
I had.
9.
Yes, I paid a card that just gave me 6.
Did you?
She didn't. She didn't give me the 6.
Oh, then you
no.
go. Okay, fine. Then you go up 6. Yeah.
Okay.
And I gave you the 2 technology.
No. I go. What was I at?
You were at 6.
Okay.
I stay
exactly where I am. Okay. So then, I can do a military action. I don't have enough resource. I thought I'd be able to like get some tanks and stuff, do some cool stuff. Can't really. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, this is rough.
Don't talk to me right now. This is where I have to
The more military you get, the less culture you lose right now. And it helps you for potentially future wars.
Oh, I know. I know what it does. I'm aware.
I'm glad military is important to everyone.
All right.
Who's giving me 3 over there?
Manhattan Project's insane, to be fair.
It's insane.
Putting this in.
Okay, 3 points for you. And we resolve this. The 2 weakest civilizations lose 3 culture, and return a blue token.
Okay.
2 weakest do what?
Lose 3 culture. 1, 2, 3, and return a blue token.
That's less than you can steal from her.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna try and do stuff.
Did you give me my 3 science?
No, I haven't. I was focused on my demise.
That's right. I asked again.
Okay.
I'm just gonna scoot back and let y'all kind of do this thing now, I suppose.
Okay. I have 7. Okay. Putting this into play. With this ability, it costs me 1, 2, 3, 4 less. So that costs me 3. 1, 2, 3. Putting him into play with 1 action. Then, you're not going to be helpful. None of you are helpful. Okay. I am going to build or upgrade an urban building, paying 4 less. I pay 3, putting 1 cube down. I don't have people. So, hold up. Build or upgrade an urban building. We gotta disband some people. Food's not giving me anything right about now, honestly. So, 1, 2, 3. Come back to me, workers.
Wow.
Oh, no, I can't take them off of you. I'll take 1 off of you. 1.
Why can't you take them off the other one?
Because then I can't meet this need.
Gotcha.
I'm eking 5 there.
I can borrow some food for you.
Okay. Alright, that was 1 action. Then I'm going to build this. So if I put it into play, I disbanded a worker. This is my 3rd action, which gives me 4 less. That's a cost of 3. This comes down here, putting him into play up here. That ups my military strength by 4. And I get 4 smiles, which is a total still of 5 smiles. That was 3 actions. Then I will do this to another action to gain 4 food. 1, 2, 3, 4 food. Spending another action to spend all 5 food to build a person. With this, I believe. So I'm losing track of my actions, which is not cool. And then with another action, use that. I'm going to put him up here for 7. 3, 6, 7. Can you increase my military by 4 more?
Yep.
All of my smiles, I have 8 smile. All my smiles go up there. Decrease me by 2 points. 1, 2, because I took off 1 person there. But this gets me an extra point, I believe. Your best urban building of each type produces 1 extra point.
Yep.
So I get net 1. And then I have 1 more action. Oh, I needed 1 extra action. Oh no. I closed the gap a little bit. Okay.
That's 8 points, which is a 16-point swing.
I know. Oh, I know. Alright. I think that is all I can do right now.
Alright, you close up the end of the turn. You finish that.
Discard excess military cards. I'm discarding
clear the card row.
This. I get to draw up cards.
Yeah, it won't matter for the battle.
Yes, it will.
No, it doesn't.
What if they have
It
defense
doesn't
on
matter.
them?
You don't have them. War doesn't work like that. That's only for aggression.
I thought war works like that.
No. War is pure military strength. The difference is you have a turn to prepare. The balance of war is you have a turn to prepare, but it's pure.
Give me
military.
10 points. 105.
Okay.
115 at least.
So the gap in our strength is 36 to 13, which is a 23-point swing. So I go up 23 points. You go down 20 points. So I go from 86 to 109. And you go from 114, minus 3, and then minus 20. So 111 to 91.
Should give her her points at the end of her turn.
She did. She did already. Oh, and then an additional 5. Okay, plus 5. So I get an additional 5. So you go down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I go up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then from there, we move to my turn, I guess. Okay, so I'm going to be preparing an event, so I get 3 points. Give me 3 points, Jesse. Each civilization scores points equal to the amount of food it produces with a bonus of 4 if this exceeds consumption. Can I just have 2 military cards still? Military card? Yes. Alright, so each civilization produces equal to the amount of food they produce with a bonus of 4 if it exceeds consumption. So for instance, I produce 4, my consumption is 3, so I get a total of 7.
We all produce what?
You get how much food do you produce?
Oh no, I don't. I meet my consumption. Okay.
So you get 3. You get 3.
I get
1, 2, 3. Okay, Jesse, you have a total of 6 production. Okay, so 6 production.
4.
So what do you mean 4? You have 6 production plus an extra 4 for 10. 42 to 52. You can put this down over there. 52.
Why?
You get what you produce with a bonus of 4 if what you produce exceeds consumption. Okay. That was my placement over there, which means now I can take actions. Okay, so that's over there, that's over there. I'm going to go ahead and grab, I don't want those. I'll go ahead and build or upgrade an urban building, paying 4 less, which is 5 less. So I'm going to grab this over here and pay, this should cost me 2 less, so I pay 1 for that with that card. Okay. That will bump me up 1 smiley face, and that bumps me up 3 on that track, if you don't mind. And then I'm going to spend another 2 over here, plus another 2. Oh, I need another person. I will spend another, that's 1 action. I'm going to spend another action to build a person, bumping him up over here. That's going to cost me 5, so this is going to be 2 down here, and 1 slid down over here. I'm going to spend another action to turn this person into one of these, which moves you up another 3 production over there. So you have 1, 2, 3. What are you pointing at?
I should have 3 different additional science and 1 additional point.
You should definitely have that. I get another smiley face, and I have to pay 8 for that. So I'm going to pay 1, 2, and 3, 4. And I think then I have 3 more. I'm going to grab.
Where do you have all your science from?
Me?
Oh no, I calculated.
I'm grabbing 3 for revolutionary idea, and I think that's my turn. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
And I'll draw 3 military cards and go through the production phase. Can I have... So I got 14 points from 124 to 138. And can I have 7 science share?
No cards in my hand. I have very few citizens. Our way of life is collapsing. I'm going to spend 1. Well, first. He's too strong to fight.
You're preparing an event?
Got a bit strong.
Yeah, you diverted us. You said focus on each other, and then...
Okay. Event. Draw an event card.
Jesse.
The 2 strongest civilizations score 6 science. Shira, 6 science, please.
Hey.
I'm stronger than you.
Yes, you are.
6 is 15, and you get
6 as well.
Okay.
You took 3 points.
Yeah.
Good.
So this is going here. This is going here because I create a farmer mark 4 less. This turn you have an extra 4 for building and upgrading military units and 1 extra military action. It's not terrible. Cavalry.
Oh, I need so much.
What is it that I wanted to take with this? I think professional sports. I'm going to spend 7 science in an action, Shira, to go ahead and play down professional sports.
Okay.
But then I need to move someone onto that card to utilize it, correct?
Yes.
So I have to do an action to bring someone up into my worker pool, spending 4 food in order to do that. Then I have to spend an action to move that person onto professional sports, giving me 5 total happiness, 4 total additional strength center, and costing me 7 total resources, which are going to go back here. Then I'm going to spend my last 2. Never mind. That's 3 up there. I legitimately cannot do much. I'm going to spend my last 2. I can't even upgrade my tanks. I just don't have resources. Spend this one to draw up oil. And the last one to go ahead and pull another worker off into this pool, spending 4 to do that. Cannot take any military actions. That is the end of my turn, Shira.
Mm-hmm. Not playing an event. Okay. I am spending 5 science, 15 10.
The United Nations. Score 4 points for each wonder, each special blue technology, or each type of urban building you have, whichever is highest. You may reveal an age 3 event from your hand, evaluate immediately, then return it to your hand. Whoa! That's cool. So
4
for instance,
points for each.
Either wonders, special blue technologies, or each type of urban building you have. So in your case, you'd obviously choose that if you got it, for example.
Yeah.
Then you could reveal an age 3 event from your hand, immediately evaluate it, and return it to your hand.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to, with 2 actions, grab these 2. It's a cool thing. And then the difference between 2, that's 4. So I'm gonna spend 3, 6, 9, take you down to here, 8 to bump 2 up to here.
Oh, that would be so useful to me.
Is
I would
helpful.
have a leader using.
And then I am going.
It's not bad. Each of your best theaters produces an extra point and 1 happy face. One of your infantry, cavalry, or artillery units count twice for purposes of tactics.
I have 3 theaters. That'd be an extra 3 points.
It's awesome.
And a happy face.
Okay.
Steve Jobs. Your best lab gives you happy faces equal to its level. Whenever you develop a technology, you may pay 1 to score 4. Clearly, they have not heard about the nets to catch people in China.
Yeah.
Putting this down. Can you increase my military might by 2?
It doesn't fit up with his. Do you see what I'm saying?
No, what nets to catch people in China?
So there's a big scandal.
You increase it by 3?
I do by 2.
3. Sorry.
There's a big scandal at the factories where they make Apple products. They have ring nets around the outside of the factory buildings because people like 10 years ago were jumping.
That's not cool.
And then...
You didn't know about that?
No.
Okay. It's like a thing. Like, I think Apple's taken time to fix it now, presumably. But like back in the day when it was coming out about manufacturing practices in China and like the degree of poverty that people lived in when they were producing items, that was like Apple was caught up in that controversy pretty thoroughly.
Cool.
Which is why I think it's funny that you're adding happiness based off his workforce.
Oh, that's the lab. That's where you come up with the designs.
They're pretty happy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to grab these 2 cards. Last 2 actions. Alright.
Okay, I cycle the card. We're down. We are heading into the end game because 4 cards are coming out right now.
Can you give me 10 points? Can you tick me up 10 points to 99?
I have to say, I have thoroughly enjoyed this game, but I do not mind that we're entering endgame territory.
It's a long game.
Because I'm not in it now, you know, like...
Alright, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to prep an event, which means we're going to cycle this event out.
Okay.
So I get 3 points for that. 1, 2, 3. Impact of culture. Civilizations score points based on the relative amount of culture they produce. In a 3-player game, 14 points for the first place and 7 points for second. So Shira gets 7 points, going to 106. And I get 14 points, going from 141 to 1205 over there. I think if you flip it, it should
Can I please have 4 military cards?
Well, plus, yeah, there we go. 4 military cards, yes, sure. Okay, so that was impact of culture, and then I take my turn. So, I'm going to go ahead and grab... I'm going to go ahead and grab patriotism over there for 2. Not patriotism, I meant evolutionary idea. Okay, that's going to be that into my hand. I want to start building more things. I want another lab, but I can't get another lab. I could do the religion. Are there any buildings? There's no buildings that are helpful. I'll get, you know what? Forget that. I'm going to pay 1 more and take multimedia. Multimedia for 1 more. I'm going to play multimedia. Can you move me down 9 to technology? That's going to cost me a 4th. Then I'm going to disband a person from this area over here, and then band him up into over here. That's going to cost me 11, which I'll pay from these 3, plus another 2 over here. And I go up 3 culture production, 1, 2, 3, and 3 on the science track, science production. And I think that's my turn.
How are you producing so much?
Because I have...
Oh, Jesse.
Oh, I'm very good.
He has this Harvard College for 3. He has 3 over here. That's 6. I don't know how he's at 12. Did you just give yourself 5 without actually building
no.
this?
You must have given me 6 to the bottom, not to the top.
I haven't touched this.
No, remember when I played that card?
I don't know.
Okay.
What's my total score? Should be
6.
3, 6.
Okay.
I played the only thing that would
Either way, I'm gonna go ahead and that's my turn. I'm done. You can sweep 2 cards in the front,
Yeah.
and I think I have to discard down.
All right, Jesse.
If I'm producing 6, what did I spend last time? Did you give me science last time?
Maybe I took that up instead of giving this.
Oh, I bet that's what you did.
So here.
Okay. So, what am I able to do to actually score and cycle things? Well, to start with, am I doing one of these? These are so beneficial to the aggressive player. I just can't be as aggressive as Sender.
Well, more and more the point scoring is going to happen either way.
Yeah.
So I'm playing this down,
Okay.
pulling this. Civilizations score points based on their relative strength. For 3 players, Sender scores 14. Shira scores 7 because she has strength bonuses, right?
No.
No?
Nope. We're tied.
But in terms of who's pulling this right now, you.
I'm pulling it.
So you win the tie because you're the one who's closer.
So I get 7.
Yeah.
You get 14.
Yeah.
14 is going to bring you to there. Okay. All right, on my turn. I need much more iron. Is there anything that's going to generate me for building and upgrading military units and 1 extra military action? This generates me points for each civilization with more culture points than you have. 3 points in a 3-player game. That's nice, but it's not a substantial amount of points. Engineering, reduced cost for urban buildings. What's an urban building? An urban building is...
The gray ones.
The gray ones? I mean, I want to buy United Nations.
That costs you 1, 2, 3. It costs you 1, 2, 3 actions to do so.
The only issue is I don't have a lot of stuff that's really helping me. Please take me down by 9 over there.
Okay.
I'm going to establish oil down here with an action. I don't even have the resource necessary to upgrade people to oil yet. I'm going to buy a person, I guess, for 4. Up to here. I need to lose 2 more, so I'll spend another action. I don't have 5. I'll buy your best library and theater each produce. I'll buy her.
Okay.
And that's gonna be the end of my story.
Okay, that discards.
Yep.
Let's go down. You score 6. 8. You gave yourself the points.
I did.
Okay. I am going to add an event. I'm adding this event for 3 points. Okay, and then draw an event.
Each civilization scores 2 points for every content worker above 10.
What does that mean?
So we all have, meaning you don't count any discontent workers, people who are locked off. We
right.
have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14,
I score
15.
12 points.
So I score 5 times 2, I score 10 points.
Anyone who's out here?
Yeah.
Okay. Everyone's...
subtract 10.
Oh, subtract 10?
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15.
So 10 points.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, that was that event. Then I am going to play... Oh, I wanted to do so much. Alright. For 1 action, I will take this. It's Steve Jobs. When we develop technology, you may pay 1 to score 4 points. That's interesting. Best library, theater, each produces points equal to their levels. At the beginning of the politics phase, you may look at one player's military cards. You cannot choose the same player on 2 consecutive turns. It's also interesting. Alright, I am going to grab Ian Fleming. And then with a 3rd action, I'm putting Ian Fleming into play.
Which means you're going to drop like 4 culture right away.
Well, my best library, theater, library and theater produce an extra point equal to their levels. So this would produce an extra 1.
Your best single or best multiple?
It says it's in single.
So your best library and theater
so
each produce.
Yeah. That's for next round. How much points is it going to take me down? It's not going to net me more positive, right?
I did the math.
Yeah.
Steve Jobs might give
your current leader is very good.
Yeah. Okay.
Technically, we hit age 4. He's going to expire though. So the truth is, the game's going to have 1 more round after this.
Right.
Because you're going to finish this, and then we're going to have a full round. You're going to have 1 more turn, and doing that 1 more turn, he's going to expire. So theoretically, you're saving 1 turn of production.
Okay. I'll keep it for now. Spend 1 action to draw that up, and then I'm going to spend...
You could put that guy in your hand if you wanted him next time.
Maybe, yeah. I'll put him in my hand. For next round, it's another action. 3rd action is to spend this, upgrade a farm, mine, or urban building, pay 4 less. I'm going to upgrade... That doesn't go. Upgrade that for 4. Then I am going to take... Ooh. None of that is helpful. Then I'm going to spend this to gain... I'm going to gain 4 food, which puts 1 here, 1 here. Discard that with this. And then I'm going to spend an action for 5, 3, 4, 5, to grab a worker. And then I'm going to spend 8, 3, 6, 7, 8. Put that worker up here, which increases this track by 2. And I get 2 more points over here. And then I still have 3 actions left. Is there anything worthwhile over there being either that or that? You score points for each civilization with more culture points than you have. What does that mean? More culture points?
Culture points.
Oh, that's not that helpful.
It's helpful for Jesse.
It is helpful for Jesse, but sadly it's not Jesse's turn. What's International Red Cross?
The other players may also work on this wonder. Okay, unlike you, they are limited to 1 stage per turn. For each stage, the player who builds it immediately scores 6 points. When completed, you score 1 point for each colony in play. Period. All colonies.
Not here. Whoever's building it gets the 6 points?
Per stage, yes. But it gets built with food, which is interesting.
Oh, it gets built with food.
Because otherwise I'd totally buy it. I just don't have the food to build it.
Yeah. Hand me that reserves down there.
Okay.
My last action. Alright, that's my last action.
Cycle the first card. And game end round is being triggered. Everyone expires any age 2 things, including wonders in progress, cards from hand.
Why do I get another turn? I went first.
So, strictly speaking, and this is where I think, I'm pretty sure I have the cycle correct, but again, I'm not using the app. Because this triggered now, it's considered to be triggering at the end of your turn. Had we had 1 card less, this would have been the last turn. Because we had 1 more card, we finished this full cycle, so Justin and I both get... You started, right?
I did.
So you're going to get 1 more turn, and we're all going to get 1 more turn. Meaning Justin and I will get 2 more turns right now.
Okay.
Okay. So, to that end...
my end of
I don't need 2 more turns.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm going to go ahead and pop down an event for 3, and take 3 points. 1, 2, 3... And score this one, which is a civilization with the least culture point destroys 1 urban building of each other civilization. Hey, Jesse!
I picked that.
Would you
pick the worst
this
for
one?
you, please.
This is the worst. This is the worst.
Shira, pick the worst for you,
Hang on,
please.
Okay. That's
what
not
happens?
Fun. He just did terrorism. He destroyed.
It's the only option I had left.
Destroy 1 urban building of each other civilization.
Low educated.
Who chooses?
He chooses.
He chooses?
Yeah.
Choose the worst.
So he just said choose the worst one for you.
Low educated, high military factions. The one thing we have when push comes to shove, Sender.
Yes.
I mean, I think this is the worst because it takes away 4 smiles.
I'm just going to spend multimedia trying to build this up. I'm going to spend 3 and 2 rebuilding that guy you just destroyed. Oh, they cost 2 less. So I got 2 back.
Can you take me down 4 military?
That's it. More. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. There's not a lot I can do that really helps me at this point. I don't have lust points anyway, so I can't do that. Building those don't really help me. I could grab communism, but I don't think it really helps me at this point. It's just going to be a sad face, which is unnecessary. I don't want sad faces. I'll go ahead and generate I'll disband a person from here, and then, sorry, spend my actions. I'm going to spend 1, spend 2, and spend that action to go ahead and pop them up over here.
Can I have 4 military cards?
Sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then I will pop that person there, which gives me 1 culture generation. Can you pop me up 1 culture generation? And 1 happy face, which means I get another culture generation because I have Nelson Mandela. And then I don't think there's really... I guess I can do the same thing again. So I'll do that again, disband a person, and then spend an action to spend all my technology, all my resources, and pop them up over there. So again, going up 2 more and 1 more happy face. And that's my turn. I'm going to go ahead, and after my turn, I'll gain 21 points. Going from 32 to 53. 53. Okay. And that's my turn.
Okay, so on my turn, I could decide if I wanted to trigger more things. Sure, why not? So, war over territory.
Give him 3 points.
Why is there a war in there again?
But there shouldn't be a war in there.
I don't think I played this one.
I didn't play
wars in there.
I might have discarded it to the wrong pile.
That's possible. Okay.
It's supposed to be a discard for sure.
So then we'll reveal this one.
Because that's the same card that I had before.
Impact or balance. Each civilization scores points equal to double the amount of whatever it produces the least of from science, culture, food, and resources. So
I scored 2 points.
I score 8 points.
What does that mean? Science, culture?
So I score. My lowest production is food with production of 4, so I get 8 points. What's your lowest, Jesse?
What?
What is that? What are you looking at?
Culture points.
Wait, no. What are you talking about?
4 points.
Your culture production is 4.
Oh, it's up there, not down here.
Yeah, and culture, yeah.
So 4.
Is science included?
Science included.
So I get 6.
Your lowest is 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Which means you get 12.
Oh no, I should have. No, I have 7. Sorry.
So then 14. 2 more. Okay.
Okay. I'm buying this card for 2 actions, playing this card immediately, getting me 6 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am investing resources into this for 4, 8. Although, is it cheaper for me? No, it's not. Nothing makes it cheaper for me. So one of those is going here. The rest are going over here onto this track. Something like that.
Oh, by the way, when this hit the age, we do lose our 2 people.
Okay.
Okay. anything else up here worthwhile to me? I'm going to spend 1 action to go ahead and play her down. Each of my best theaters, which I don't think I have any theaters, produce 1 extra, but they don't. And I'm going to get 2 more military might. I have 2 actions left. I have military actions left. I have no production on resources. I could buy people up, but that's not really worthwhile. I could move people around, I suppose, if I wanted. I could send workers randomly to places, but again, I have no resources to do that. I am going to buy something with this. Anything, maybe. Definitely not. Nothing works for me. I pass.
Cool. Sure, to you. Last round.
Yeah. Alright. I am going to spend an action to take this. I'll play an event. I'm playing this event.
3 points to you.
Can you give me 3? And what event comes out?
Each civilization scores 2 points for each type of unit, each type of urban building, and each blue technology. So if you're going to buy, score 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So
can you read what it is?
16 points for me. Jesse, you want to give me 16? It's for every type of unit, every type of urban building, and each blue technology.
Can you give me 16 points?
16 points to Shira. She goes to 51. Which
how many do I have?
16, 20 over here. Okay, you, sir, you have 1, 2, 3, 3. So you have 3, so you get 6 points.
These don't count as extra? No. Okay.
Alright. I spent 1 action to do that. Then I will spend another action to put Ian Fleming down into play. Then just need these. So I will spend another action to gain 6, to take me up to 20. Then I'm going to spend 2 actions to put these in play. 1, 2. Then I will spend 1 action from 3 to 11 is 8. So 3, 6, 7, 8. That goes up here. And then I will 4 to 11, that's 7. That's 3, 6. Oh, I need 1 more action. Is there any way I could have done that better? No. Am I 1 action short? What did I do? I took 1. I took a card, that's 1. I put him down 2. I put these into play 3, 4. I put this into play 5. I upgraded 1, that's 6. No, I still have 1 action. 6. And then I'm spending this, I calculated right. 6, gaining 4 ore. And that was my 7th action, and my 8th action is putting him up to play for 7. 3, 6, 7. Move him up here, which this then ticks up my science. This ticks down to 1, however. 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 and 3, this goes up to 9. I have lots of smileys. I have to recalculate my points. Get your best library, which is this, and your best theater, which is this. Each produce extra points equal to their levels. So, you produce 6 points. 7, 8, 9. 9 plus 3, 9 plus 7 is 16. 17, 18. I am producing 18 points, which is all that matters. 12 up to 18. Okay. So 11.
29.
Thank you.
Okay.
And now we tally endgame.
Well, Jesse and I got one more turn.
Oh.
Strictly speaking. I'm going to go ahead and place the plan down over here, score 3 points.
Are these still supposed to be discarding?
2, 3. Yes.
So
resolve an event. Each civilization scores 2 points per level of its government and blue technologies. So look at the level of your blue technologies and the level of your government. So for example, I have a level 1 government, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 times 2 is 18. 18 to 98.
Blue and government?
Yep.
So it's, I have 6 times what?
6, you count the levels? Yeah, so
1,
6
2,
times
3, 4,
2.
5, 6.
12. So another 2 and 41.
I'm
Okay.
going through this just in case it matters.
There's really not a lot I can do that gets me points at this point. So I think I'm literally just going to go ahead and call my turn. There's not much I can do that gets me points. Alright, I'm done. Jesse, to you.
I don't know of anything that scores me points.
So there's always if we are really min-maxing at this point, there's always the theoretical aspect of anything you play might be counted. Grabbing the technology and playing it might be counted by an event.
Yeah.
It's just been 3.5 hours in, and I think we kind of have the game, so I'm not min-maxing the last every turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Let's calculate endgame score. There's no way I'm competitive for this.
Yeah,
I'm just not. I kept my spears for too long.
So strictly speaking, endgame score, you just go through these final events and you resolve them all. Impact of wonders. Every civilization scores points for their wonders. You score 5 points for an age A wonder, 4 points for an age 1, 3 points for age 2, and 2 points for age 3.
I get 5 points.
So sure gets 5 points. So you go 46. You have an age A and an age 2, which is going to be 8 points for you, Jesse. And I have a 1 and a 3, which means I get 6 points. So I go up, what's called 98 to 04. Okay, that's 1. Each civilization scores 2 points per happy face, but no more than 16 points, and loses 2 points per discontent worker, so I have 14 points.
I have 6 happy faces.
So you score 12 points. 1, 2, and then it's 48 to 58 over there. Each civilization scores 1 point per level of its urban buildings. Okay, so you count your actual buildings, and you count the level of the buildings. So it's not the technology, it's the buildings. So for example, over here, this one over here is 3 level 1s. So you score 1 point per level. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, for instance.
On the gray buildings?
Yeah. Yeah, the gray ones.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15 points, please.
15 points to share. Each civilization scores 2 points per civil action and 1 point per military action. You're counting your literal actions.
How much?
2 points per civil and 1 point per military.
18.
18 for me as well.
20 for me.
Share is 20, so 73 to 93. I score 18 as well to 148. And the last card of the game, each civilization scores 4 points for each of its level 3 technologies. So just look at your level 3 technology, score 4 points for each.
Happy have 12 points.
Is she considered technology or no?
What?
She considered technology? No.
So I score as well 12.
4, 8, 16.
2, and then 95 to 105. And that's the game. That is Through the Ages, the very, very short version of it.
That's a short version?
Well, that actually is a short game.
There is a short game.
There's a short game where you completely skip age 3 entirely. If you want a shorter experience, they have slightly different some of the scoring things, some small changes.
Is there a longer version of this?
Thank the Lord, no.
Okay.
For context, Through the Ages is a game that has always been, since my very first play, it has always been one of my very favorite games. But it's also a game that at one point I got rid of because I was like, I'm just not playing 4-hour-long games.
Yeah.
I got it back because I was like, I will play this 4-hour-long game. It's just too good a game not to own, but it does see the table very infrequently. For those of you who are still here, you know why. Yeah.
I mean, it's a crazy game. It's really good, but it is also like exhausting.
It can be exhausting.
Now it's also like 1 a.m.
It's 2 a.m.
I'm very hungry.
Yeah.
So there's other compounding factors contributing, but like just the game, like, and if we were playing this not on camera, we would also be going slower.
And no, so that's yes and no. Honestly, I don't think we changed the pace that much. This is usually a 3.5 hour long game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say what I do find that often we get little breaks in between. So it's like, oh, we finished age 1, let's go grab a little bathroom break, we'll refresh, get some water, some drinks.
That makes sense.
It's not a 3.5 hour marathon.
You're not powering through quite as much. Okay, thank you for being here. If you made it to this point, holy cow, literally leave a moo in the comments down below so we know that like 3 people made it. Whatever the case, whatever you do,
remember to do the important thing.
Get some sleep now, please. Oh my gosh.
See you next time.
It's 2 a.m. where you are. It has to be, because it is where we are. That's how that works.